reasonable reason.
Boys?
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 Yes,
Fortnite?
Mateo?
Fort fuck?
No,
Boys,
Mateo, we have
season
school-
2 ends
we have school
soon.
tomorrow.
I need to get John Wick. Get on. Mateo, it's 4 a.m. We have school in 3 hours.
Boys.
Boys.
That is still one of my favorite moments.
The boys? Boys.
Like when it happened,
Like when it, like the first time or like?
the first time when he's like
Yeah.
when he sent it in the chat, he's like boys, boys, boys.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh my God.
I think it was Luca. Luca's like yes, Mateo.
Fort,
Fort.
Fort fuck.
Girl, I'm not.
Then John was like, yo, Mateo, I have school in 3 hours.
Yo, Mateo, please.
Please.
And then we spawn the meme with it,
Guys,
please. Please.
Please, boys.
John Wick. I need to get John Wick. Here, give me. I'm gonna like unplug my headphone. Like, I'm just gonna go plug in one of my lights.
You go first.
I'm gonna roll.
Ow! Holy fuck! Ow! I think we're good.
Yeah, I think
Ready
we're
to
good.
start?
Yeah, ready to start.
All right. It's already gonna get controversial. Bulbasaur?
Possibly.
Number 1.
I'll go B plus.
Oh, for real?
That, you know what? That's exactly what I was thinking. Hilariously. John,
Yeah.
what's your opinion?
Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Gino and I right now
know
saying
what?
B plus, but
so like
B plus is right in the middle, pretty much.
right in the middle.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'd say it's either A plus. It's
Yeah,
letter
basically
or-
every letter with a plus.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have God tier on top, and you have F at the bottom.
I would put him on A, honestly, because like I also enjoyed playing Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
Always was just a fair choice for me, and he was always pretty straightforward to play. So I'm gonna go with A.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with an
So I
A, to
think
be
we-
honest.
I still think he's B plus.
B plus?
Yeah.
Controversial. You know what? Just because I think it's close enough to A. The B plus,
That's why
I
it's
feel
still
like we can do.
A. But I find because you have to think we're gonna go later, right? I find like there's people that I would put higher than Bulbasaur. in
Yeah.
A.
But it's a pretty memorable one at the same time, you know.
Yeah.
That's
Like
it, he's
there's
iconic.
like other people on this list that I feel like if we put them in A, I would feel bad about Bulbasaur.
But we can also move
but-
it later. We can also
100%, 100%. I'll keep it
I
in B
think
plus
you
for
should
now.
stay-
We could see
I
how
think
it
you
looks.
should stay in B plus and you can move them up if it's like really.
Oh wait, actually, hold on. 2 seconds, just because the chat box, I actually can't fucking see what anyone's saying because they're typing in white. I'm just gonna. Okay, that works. All right, we're good. Moving on. Ivysaur.
You're allowed to put the job
I wanna. You're
remote.
putting what, John?
You can put a job remote in the chat now.
Oh,
I
did it
saw
work?
that.
Yeah, it works.
2 seconds. Oh yes.
When Kiara like saw that I died.
No. All right. In the meantime, moving on. Ivysaur?
Moving on.
I put him in B.
He's
Lower than
yeah.
me.
I agree with Gino. I'm not a fan of the Ivy, like the middle lane.
No, I love Venusaur. Venusaur's going higher up for me. I just like.
Yeah, I agree.
I would put Venusaur either B or B plus.
I find most of the mid evolutions are gonna be low. Just because
That's
you
it.
don't
Yeah, well,
use
because
them, like,
they suffer from that like middle evolution disorder,
like, look,
you know?
you start off with one of them, right? So you start off with Bulbasaur. You pick Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
Then he evolves to Ivysaur. Then you're literally like 2
There's-
badges later. He's Venusaur. You have Venusaur the rest of the game.
Yeah.
But you still pick Bulbasaur. That's why I find like the middle evolutions always.
No, that's
go
fair,
to
but that's it. But
anyway.
like looking at Charmeleon too, like I really don't like Charmeleon's design all that much. Like you look at Charmander, awesome. Look at Charizard, awesome. Look at the middle, it's like what the fuck.
Yeah.
Squirtle's the only one objective where I look at Wartortle, I'm like that's a really cool design. Like, it
Wartortle
looks
is
like they
cool, but
thought about it,
I
you
still
know?
think he's lower than like the other two anyway. Even
I guess so, but like even if it is, it's not by
now that I
too
think about it,
much.
there's only I think a few that I think the middle evolution might be better than like some of them just because I find them funny.
Yeah, no, of course. We'll get there when we get there.
But I think
How's it going, Matt?
Ivysaur's B.
I'm okay with that because that's what I was thinking. That's what chat's kind of saying too. John, are you okay
That's
with
it.
B?
I'm okay with B.
All right. Venusaur is where it changes now.
I'm
Yeah.
putting. I want to put Venusaur in A plus.
Yeah, I'm thinking A or A plus. Definitely not S though.
That's why I think A plus just because I love using Venusaur competitively too. He's really solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just I don't like. I would rather use other grass types over Venusaur.
Yeah.
But he's still like a Gen 1 classic.
Mm-hmm.
No, like, y'all
I
know
don't
that
disagree with that.
Venusaur competitive called him the 420 plant.
But
424.
dude, chlorophyll fucking Venusaur is insane.
Right?
I think he's A+, dude.
You think he's A+?
So solid. I personally think he's A+.
And John?
We love him, but A+ is where it could be at, yeah.
For Gino, I'll do A+. Because I was feeling more A, but I could probably argue A+.
I know you also don't use Venusaur.
I'm biased. Yeah, I'm biased towards the Bulbasaur line. If for me, but like Bulbasaur B+, totally fine. Ivysaur B. Venusaur would have maybe bumped it down to A, but like it changes nothing for me putting him up like one little tier higher, to be honest. He's definitely not gonna be S tier though.
It's not, but that's what I'm saying. This is why the plus matters, because I think having
Fair, yeah.
I think having
options.
Venusaur in A and then Bulbasaur in B,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, oh fuck, it's so like close. But I feel like with this, like I know Venusaur is better than the other two by like a full tier.
For sure. Okay, Charmander.
Charmander A+.
Oh, A+, really? I was thinking more.
Because you know what it is.
What?
Charizard for me is going in S.
Yes.
Yeah. In S+.
I was gonna say it.
I'm gonna say A for Charmander.
And I feel like if we
it's-
put Charizard in S+, then we're like, that's just like kind of, you're proving Game Freak's point in that everyone's dick riding the shit out of Charizard,
Yeah,
even though he
like,
looks cool.
For
But
me, Blastoise is S+. That's me. Because he's my favorite.
That's fair, yeah.
I wouldn't rank
But
Charizard
also-
over.
I'm biased because these are like the Gen 4 or 5 sprites. Oh, sorry, these
Yeah,
are
no,
the
but
Gen 4 sprites, so like I'm
I
super
know,
biased
these
towards a
are
lot of
insane.
them, you know? Exactly.
No,
Like
but
I
think
look
of
at
it
Blastoise's
overall.
Gen 4 sprite, like the Hard Gold
Yeah.
Soul Silver sprite, oh my god, that's fucking like practically god tier in my opinion. You know?
Yeah, but see, I look at it overall.
No, that's fair, but
The
just like I'm
sprites,
biased when I look
the-
at these.
How you
Like,
use them.
My experience with them is a big play in this one.
That's why That's why I find like the Charizard line, they're all high up. But I don't think they're high enough for me.
Charmeleon I'd probably put kind of low, to be honest.
Yeah, but like Charmeleon, I would put him with Ivysaur.
Yes, no, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
That'd be
Like I'm not
Charmander
putting
would
him in
be
C+,
A+,
but I'm
then
not putting him
Charmeleon would
anywhere
be
above B. Yeah.
And then Charizard would be S. That's
Yeah.
me. But I don't know if you guys could put it differently.
No, that's what I'm thinking. And John?
What for
For
Or
all three of them. All three of them.
We could do like literally all three right now. Like Ivysaur and Charmeleon, like do you think they're roughly the same or would you have one higher than the other?
I'll put them at the same.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
See,
with
but
me.
I think Charmeleon's ranked higher than Ivysaur, so just put Charmeleon in front of Ivysaur.
I don't think I could. Oh no, I can. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I don't think I
And
can do it. Cool,
but
cool.
I
It's
find
down here that I
Venusaur
can. Oh,
worth
no,
more
never
than
mind.
Charmander. But then Charizard goes in S. But
Yeah,
if you want to put him in S+,
right away.
I'm not even.
I'm not putting him in S+.
upset about it.
I'm not putting him in S+ because of how much dick riding he gets.
Yeah.
So he says, I love that you guys
That's
need 10.
literally-
We literally do need 10. That's the sad thing. Squirtle?
Squirtle's
as well?
also A+.
Yeah, I'd put him in A+.
I
I
like
love him.
I personally find Squirtle better than Charmander, but I know the general public says A+.
Yeah. But I feel like they're
love
interchangeable.
Squirtle. I'm biased.
in my opinion.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
saying that the other,
I think they're interchangeable, so this really doesn't change much. So like, it's gonna look more like this, I think. Or like
No,
these
I
two are
find
the
Venusaur's
same.
ahead of both of them.
Really?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Interesting.
I don't think there's not gonna be a single first evolution Pokemon that outweighs a fully evolution Pokemon for me.
Okay, fair. But Charmander. Okay, I'm okay with Squirtle there.
In order total, I'll put a B+.
B+, really? Yeah.
Or a top of B, like ahead of those.
Like the,
two in B.
uh,
Ahead of Charmeleon and Ivysaur in B.
no, I'd have him higher than Charmander and Ivysaur.
No, but he's technically still higher than them.
But
You're
I think
thinking
he's
like
a
eight,
tier
right?
above B though. I'd have him in like somewhere where Bulbasaur is. I find.
I'm okay with that if it's up to John.
Sure.
I'm
I think
okay
he's
with
B or B+. I think he's B, but I don't mind that he's B+.
I like him better than the other two for sure.
No,
like
I still like him better, but like I said, you
But,
put
like,
him ahead.
But like, cause it's a level above. Like I like Wartortle more than Bulbasaur, arguably as well. Is the
Me
thing,
too.
you know?
Probably, yeah, actually. I'm biased. Like, I like the fucking Squirtle.
Oh,
line
totally. Yeah,
anyway.
that's the hard thing is gonna be having to like look aside the little biases. Sorry, Solar, we did do Bulbasaur dirty. It's just our opinion, man. Just how it would be.
I don't know to walk.
I'll leave it like that, actually.
That's fine.
Caterpie.
Oh, it's scaring the
I mean,
shit.
for the Blastoise.
Oh fuck, because I look at the megas and then I'm like, all right, Blastoise.
I think Blastoise is ahead of Charizard. That's me.
Yes, I don't think he's worthy of S plus.
Because I think S plus is. I know who I'm gonna put in Gen 1 for S. I think there's like 3 that I can think off the top of my head that are winning S plus for
okay.
Gen 1.
I can think of.
No!
And I think Blastoise is fucking close. I think he's the top of S. But I don't
Sure,
think
yeah. I don't think he's S plus necessarily. Or if he'd be like incredibly low. Like if he had a lot of guys in S plus, he'd probably be like way at the bottom or like top of S.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay with
it's
it.
like that's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
what I'm,
absolutely. Yeah, I think that's good.
Done?
Yeah, sorry, come again for
No,
this
it's
for
okay.
Blastoise.
Blastoise we're saying top of S right now, not S plus. Or if he was, he'd have to be like way at the bottom of S
we could also
plus.
move it. We could put it either
Yeah.
bottom of S plus later or top of S.
We'll see how many make it into either, because I feel like we're going to be very critical.
We still are at the beginning.
Yeah, we're still
Exactly.
the first 3
So this is going to be the hard part.
Because I enjoyed my experience with Blastoise
Absolutely.
as well.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun playing through Leaf Green with shiny Blastoise, man.
I love I have a shiny Charizard. It's my first fucking Gen 3 shiny, but Blastoise is I fucking
You didn't even
love
react. I fucking like shrieked when you got in. You're like, oh cool, a shiny Charmander. My first shiny in Gen 3.
I was pretty hyped about it. It was like,
You were like, oh, let's go kind of thing. I was fucking
He's
screaming, man. Why is Bulbasaur in B2? Hey, he's in B+. We gave him B+, Kiara. Alright, moving on.
It's fair,
Caterpie
Yeah.
C.
I was gonna say, Caterpie is already like bottom of the barrel for me.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
C+.
hate the fucking I love a lot of bug types, but these bug
Caterpie
types
not
are
so much.
fucking
No,
worst
the
fights.
Gen 1 bug types do nothing. Minus the
No,
one that you're gonna put in S+.
Cypher-
Exactly.
Cypher's
I was gonna
insane.
say,
love
minus the
Cypher.
one that you're thinking of. I don't want to give it away right off the bat.
That's
Okay,
it.
but and I think you put Caterpie in C, and then I put Metapod C+, then Butterfree
Yeah.
C+.
I love Metapod. Really? Caterpie, Butterfree C+?
Because I'm thinking also Mega. I'm also thinking on Mega the
G-Max?
G-Max.
But in theory, we're thinking of this as if we were playing through like blue, yellow, red.
Gen
Let's say,
1.
you know?
Oh,
Yeah,
then
sure.
fucking all 3 of them would be in fucking C.
But based
but,
on
like,
looks,
Oh,
like
no,
imagine
but
they
that
looked
would-
how they did in Gen 4, but like there's nothing special. It's like how they would be in like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, because there's no megas,
I would
there's no
put
anything.
I'd put it with Metapod. I find Metapod fucking hilarious. It's the
I
only
love
reason
Metapod,
why.
exactly. Metapod's hilarious, but I'm not gonna put
Yeah,
fucking. I feel like Butterfree is lower than that. You know what
No,
I
but
mean?
I think he's still C+, but he's like Metapod's gonna be higher in C+
Okay.
than Butterfree.
Butterfree is like bottom of C+, in my opinion.
That's it.
And Weedle's also C.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, Kakuna.
I like him better than
makes me-
Caterpie,
Yeah, I like him better than Caterpie, and I like Kakuna.
but I
More
don't
than
think
Butterfree.
Kakuna's worthy of C+, because Metapod for the meme. Metapod's hilarious.
Yeah, but
Kakuna, I don't look at
find
Kakuna. I'm like, oh,
Kakuna's
it's
gonna be
funny.
a yellow Metapod. That's what I always consider.
I like it because he has a
Same
tie. He's got
Yeah,
a little
that's why
tie up
I
front.
think he's ahead of Butterfree,
Okay.
but then Beedrill's ahead
Below-
of both of them.
Okay, below. Beedrill I'd
I
put
like
in
Beedrill.
like B probably,
Yeah, I put Beedrill on B too.
but below them.
Yeah,
Below
them,
the
but he's still
starters.
B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pidgey?
That's
You really don't like Pidgey.
I hate.
You don't like Pidgey. I'm more of a Pidgey fan.
I only like Crystal Pidgey.
Yeah, because he does the little flappy. John, what's your opinion on Pidgey? Gino's a
It's too
Spearow
di-
fan, which is funny, because that's where me and Gino are going to have a quarrel a little bit. Just a little.
Yeah.
Because I hate the Spearow line.
Oh, we didn't place anything yet.
Not
We
yet.
didn't place anything yet. We're just going yours first, then we'll judge it off yours.
B drill and
for me-
B tier. That's funny.
Pidgey for me is a toss-up between C+, because I like it's generic, but I like the
Mhm.
bird. I like
It's like it's inoffensive, you know. It's doing nothing crazy.
it's doing nothing wrong, and it's just okay. But Pidgey's a good Pokemon. I'm probably leaning more towards C+.
Fair. That's what I kind of feel too. But again, Gino would probably throw him all the way at the bottom.
I'm
Gino would throw him an
thinking
F if he
C.
wanted.
No, I put him top of C. That's
Top
but
of C.
I'm okay with C+. But I think he's not ahead of Butterfree.
You know what? Okay. There's more people
so-
in C plus, right? I'll throw him at the top of C and
Yeah.
we'll see from there. Pidgeotto is fucking like F tier for me, in my opinion.
I'm okay with that.
I
I'm
hate
okay-
Pidgeotto.
I'm okay with that.
Photo either. He's either D or F for me.
We don't have a F is our D, basically. I'm okay with.
Yeah, shove him there.
I'm okay with that.
And okay, I'll say Pidgeot. I think Pidgeot's top of C+.
I think he's B.
I'd say B. We could do
I
bottom
find-
B.
We do bottom B.
I like Pidgeot's design, funny enough. Pidgeotto I really can't stand. Pidgeot I kind of like though, but
I just hate them as a whole. I never.
that's it, exactly.
I like
You
Fearow
really
way
like them.
more.
I love using Pidgey in my playthroughs.
I'm okay with bottom of B.
Alright.
What do I have to go with?
Like below Beedrill, right? Like you'd rather, yeah.
Beedrill. I love Beedrill.
Okay.
I fucking love it. If Beedrill wasn't complete dog shit in Gen 1,
Yeah.
I probably would have used it.
Yeah, if he like was as good as he is, well, he's better now. Like I used a Beedrill in my
Mega
first
Beedrill is
playthrough in Let's Go, man. The first time I ever played Let's Go, Beedrill's like my best guy. Fuck. Leech Life is like ridiculous damage. I think they buffed some of the other bug moves. He has Outrage, like.
Where I'm scared.
Good memes. Rattata?
I think Rattata's ahead of Pidgeot, but behind Beedrill.
Really? Wow.
I love Rattata and Raticate.
I was gonna say I do have a soft spot for Rattata, but that's higher than I thought you were gonna place him. I thought you were gonna put him like above Metapod.
No, but dude, I hate Pidgeot. He's not like, come on. That's me. You guys can
Rattata
argue
B
with
tier.
that.
I'm okay with Rattata.
Going seat the scale is straight up.
Poop Rat is God tier. John Rattata B tier. Agree?
It's C plus B. That's for me.
See, yeah. Gino has his bias towards Pidgeot. That's the thing.
So if you want, put him behind Pidgeot then. Like, put him behind Pidgeot.
Yeah.
I think that works. It's a good
If you
compromise.
guys both if you, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think he's ahead of Pidgeot, but you guys both think he's ahead
Yeah.
of... He's behind Pidgeot. You guys
They're
outweighed my,
basically interchangeable. Like
yeah.
and again, there's still time. Eradicate though.
I think Raticate's B+.
You like him more than Rattata?
Well, yeah, you use him more.
Yeah, but
use
Rattata's
Raticate
funnier.
way more. Well, I go by usefulness.
Sure, okay.
not
Well,
the-
okay, yeah. Super Fang. I think he gets Thunder Wave.
He can learn Thunder Wave.
He can learn Water Gun, which is very funny.
Oh, why did the clown guy get in
He
here?
learns all the HMs pretty much.
Yeah. He's like a better like Bibarel essentially, in my opinion. Like he's a good
Bibarel's way
HM slave.
better.
Yeah, yeah. He's a worse
Bibarel's way
Watchog.
better. He's worse Bibarel. He's worse.
Really?
Out of all of them,
I don't
Watchog's
know.
the best.
Oh, but Bibarel can learn Super Fang, right?
He can learn Super Fang. He has Surf. He has Waterfall. He learns everything.
True.
He's the best HM
Watchog
slave
is
ever.
Watchog is God tier in my opinion.
Yeah,
if we were doing Gen
Watchog,
5,
if
Gen
we're
5.
doing when we get to Gen 5, is like S.
He's gonna be like the highest
I
pretty much.
love Watchog.
I love Watchog
Watchog's
too.
sick.
I'm not the
But
biggest fan of
Raticate,
his
I
design
put it-
necessarily, but
I put it in the bottom of B+.
bottom B+.
Or actually ahead of both of them.
I was just about to say maybe like ahead of Charmeleon or ahead of War Turtle.
Ahead of War Turtle. Actually, I
Really?
think about it.
Wow. All right. I could vibe with it. Spearow?
Spearow, I think, is behind
Butterfree?
Rattata.
Behind Rattata. All right. No, I could do that. I'm okay with it.
And then I want to
B.
put Fearow behind
Wait, the
Ivysaur.
quickest-
Behind Ivysaur ahead of Beedrill. That's me.
I hate Fearow's design.
I just liked using Fearow because he's stronger at that point of the game. Then I just ditched him for like
True.
anything else.
Was still there.
But I feel like at the same time, if you're playing any game, if you had a Fearow Chancellor, you're probably going to replace him for a different flyer.
See, like when I
You know
was
what I
playing
mean?
a
It's like a
Nuzlocke
temporary.
of Fire Red
Yeah.
on my phone, I got Spearow, and Fearow was insane.
Hey man, I had
He was
Fearow
so
on my
good.
Soul Silver Nuzlocke. He made it
Yeah.
pretty far, and then I killed him
He's
accidentally
so
with Surf.
good. It's
I
just
killed
the problem
Fearow.
is there's so many good flying types later on in
Yeah.
different gens, and also in this gen you have Golbat. I find Golbat's
Oh,
better than both. Of
Yeah,
these.
yeah. I like the Zubat line. I do.
That's why. So I
Crobat
think,
I
I
have
think
really
he's
high.
ahead of. I think he's ahead of Beedrill.
How to be Joe? Below the starters?
All the starters.
Okay.
Beedrill, yeah.
Okay.
I agree with that.
I could vibe with it. Ekans? Love Ekans' design.
Where do
Ekans
you
is
want to
pretty
put
cool.
him?
But he's like not the coolest. But
But the early evolutions are almost all gonna be at the bottom anyway.
But
guys.
Ekans is hilarious. Honestly, I would probably have Ekans in like a high B+, low A almost. Or even
I'd put him
Arbok, I'd
behind
probably have an A.
Eradicate, if anything. I'm okay with him.
Yeah.
behind
Okay,
Eradicate.
no, I could vibe with it. Like high B+.
I think Arbok's design is A. He's so shit, but his
Dan.
design is
Nah.
A.
Dumpster
Arbok,
Dan.
Arbok.
My
I
man.
love him.
Arbok is so cool, but he's so ass. So I don't know if
I
he
know.
like.
Competitively, he's not-
Actually, I would put him ahead of Eradicate.
I'd have him in A, like low A, if anything.
Yeah, I
You can
think
see how
low
it
A
goes
is
from
fine.
there.
Yeah,
Our
he's
first
not-
A is
Low
Arbok.
A.
A for Abra. Could be the B. Pikachu?
Pikachu's behind Squirtle and Charmander.
Overrated in my opinion.
Like a bitch.
No, but you have to put him.
Do you think so? I feel like it's almost levels of like I wouldn't have him up here, but I feel like a lot of people would have him like the SS plus. I'm not the biggest fan. Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. You know what? I still
Put Pikachu in A.
Okay.
And I want to put Raichu in A plus ahead of the 2 stars.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Fantastic.
Because anytime I play a game, and you see a Pikachu, you're like, oh shit, I get an electrical type, you know?
It's yeah, so good.
You just look at him like, oh fuck, that's pretty awesome.
The scaleless first encounter.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, John.
Nice.
I've expected to make more snake Pokemon.
I'd agree with that. Well, I really didn't like Sandaconda. Oh, see, I don't like Sandaconda. It's funny.
Maybe based on my ex-girlfriend. Ooh.
Based.
I think Raichu's ahead of Charmander.
Yeah.
Behind Venusaur.
Behind Venusaur, yeah, okay. If
That's
he wants
fair.
to go, there we go. I'm okay with it. Sandshrew?
Sandshrew is ahead of Pidgey, but then Sandslash is way higher.
You have Sandshrew down in C?
Yeah, and then I have Sandslash probably like behind Ekans. That's me.
That's fair. I like that. I'm okay.
I like
with that.
Sandslash. She's actually solid.
Okay.
Crazy for design.
Behind, who did you say?
Behind Ekans.
Behind Ek, okay.
We're gonna go for Gravelord Nito next.
Yeah, I'm okay with this so far.
Right now, we're in. Oh wait, Pat. If anything, you want to do an extra tier just to shove the megas in, so you like don't have to like.
Oh
worry
yeah.
about it.
Sure. I'll put it below F just cause.
Yeah, put it below and then just.
Below. I'll make it like white the tier too.
It's
Nidoran female.
I want to put Nidoran female ahead of Furo.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking like around like the Charmeleon Ivysaur kind of line.
Too.
I like the Nidoran female better than Nidorino though right off the bat. Like I like the Nidoran line. All 6 of them. I really do vibe with them.
But Nidorino is probably the worst out of all of them.
Yeah, exactly. I say if we all agree to a god tier, it shouldn't count. You know what I mean? Like we'll all get once, we'll have 3. But if like all 3 of us agree, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's cool. Nidorino?
Nidorino probably behind Spearow.
Yeah. Totally fair. B, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
Nidoqueen though.
Okay, Nidoqueen is hear me out.
Okay, Gino.
Nidoqueen's gonna go in S.
Really?
But behind Charizard.
Really? A low S.
Low S because Nidoking's gonna go in S plus or God.
Yeah, I'd have Nidoking in S plus. I
That's what I'm
love
saying.
Nidoking more than anything.
But they're essentially the same thing.
True.
It just Nidoking is cooler, like aesthetically.
Absolutely. So that's like eons better.
So just the fact that they're the same thing.
I'd have Nidoqueen low S specifically just because aesthetically looking, like it's alright.
It looks amazing too.
You're too focused on Nidoking. Yeah, you're way
so
too
good.
focused. Matt agrees with you.
Yeah, I find they're just.
I'm okay
so
with that.
good.
I'm okay with it. Nidoran male.
See, these are automatically higher than the other ones.
I have him low A pretty much. I love how Nidoran male's design look. I like how all 3 of them look. And you look at their shiny too, you know?
Actually, now that I think about it, put Nidoran male A, and I'm okay with moving Nidoran female like first version up to where Ekans is.
I'd have him below Ekans because I think I like the Ekans design more than
below
Nidoran.
Ekans.
That's just my opinion though.
Yeah,
But
no,
Nidorino I really don't like.
I'm okay with that. And then Nidorino, I would put it probably behind Bulbasaur.
Yeah, okay. Fair with me.
Oh, actually, no, behind Ivysaur.
Yeah, I vibe with that a bit more. I'm not the huge like again. It's a cool design, but you're just praying to get the Moonstone, so you don't.
Yeah,
so you could just look at the bull
S+.
crates right there.
Yeah, it's not even
The
close.
big boy himself.
I think we should do the God tier at the end.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we put that like they're gonna be an S plus anyway for God tier.
Okay.
Exactly.
So if we have a potential
have-
god tier, we'll put him in S plus, and then we'll like decide on it after.
It's around, definitely.
Clefairy.
Because
Because I don't even think there's a conversation that needs to be had about Nidoking.
no,
Like,
no, it's not.
Carries you through Gen 1. He is the only Pokemon you need. You can teach him anything. You could run him physical or special. Looks incredible.
He got sheer force. He gets insane abilities. He's usable in literally every game. Just insane.
Very good. Good type
Clefairy?
coverage, but the weaknesses. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
but-
but he's so good.
Exactly.
at that.
He's pure, like almost, like not even glass cannon levels, because he could still take hits. Clefairy is where he gets.
I want to put it behind Kakuna.
Yeah, I really don't like Clefairy's design.
I like Clefable, but I don't like Clefairy.
Okay, Clefable's a different story. I love Clefable.
Clefable looks funny.
Where do you want to put Clefable, John?
I'd have him like somewhere in B.
Wait. Let John say
A, really? Yeah. Let's get a John opinion.
A, and you were saying what?
I was saying like somewhere in B.
I'm okay with B+. So
B+ is right in the middle.
Both of you. It goes in between both of you. I would put it probably ahead of Raticate. I'd put it probably top of B+.
Oh, these stupid exploding skull heads.
I feel like Raticate's there because of his usability. Because of the super fighting, because of all that.
Better than Raticate.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Put him a high B+. See, now here's where my bias comes out. Vulpix.
Bruh.
The Vulpix.
So where do you want to put Vulpix?
Vulpix is cool.
Probably
not too
yes, exactly. I'd have him like in the B. Probably like I like him more than Nidorino, but not more than the middle stage evolutions and stuff. Ninetales I'd put higher. Yeah.
Ninetales, I'm okay with putting it behind Raichu.
Yeah, anywhere from A+ to like B+, I'm not gonna complain. But like it would be the highest B+ possible, or like mid to low A-ish.
Or if anything, you could put it top of A.
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I do like Ninetales. Vulpix not so much. Not bad though, but there's a couple others.
But Ninetales though.
Ninetales is so sick.
Ninetales is cool. Jigglypuff.
I like Jigglypuff more than Clefairy.
Absolutely.
Jigglypuff is adorable. I love it.
I would probably put it ahead of Rattata.
Yeah?
Behind
ahead of Pidgeot?
No, probably behind Pidgeot.
You like Pidgeot more than Jigglypuff?
Ahead of Rattata. I love Jigglypuff.
Yeah, I do vibe with Jigglypuff. Wigglytuff I don't like as much.
Okay, no, here's my bias for Wigglytuff.
Oh god.
It's not.
You're gonna say fucking yes, about to say Mystery Dungeon.
He was so god tier in that game. But we're not counting that, so
I was gonna say, if we were talking about Mystery Dungeon, then yeah, sure. I'd have it in like the meter.
Right ahead of I probably no, actually no. I put it behind Nidorino.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I'm like, I don't like it more than Nidorino, so I'd have it lower. That's my opinion.
Put it top of C+.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure. Sure. Ooh, fun. Zubat.
Zubat's gonna probably be ahead of Vulpix for me.
Yeah. Aesthetically, I like him.
As annoying as Zubat is.
Exactly.
I do respect the Zubat hustle.
When you think of like all the grief he caused doing like Mount Moon, like in Gen 1, you know, that's like the PTSD.
Like when we get to Gen 2, Crobat is high.
Really fucking high. Oh man.
But for Golbat, it's not as high. It's still good.
I'd have him in like B+
if anything.
It's still the highest
flying type so far after Charizard, obviously, but like.
Yeah.
I would put it ahead of Eradicate too.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Oh, this is fun. Oddish. I like Oddish.
I like Vileplume.
Yeah, it's Gloom that I don't vibe with. You know?
Yeah, Gloom. No, I find Gloom fucking hilarious.
But I like how Oddish looks more than Gloom. I'd have him either in somewhere B or C+.
I like Wigglytuff more than Oddish.
Yeah,
that's it.
Like ahead of Metapod or below Metapod?
No chance. Definitely ahead of Metapod.
I'd put him ahead of Kakuna though.
No. Ahead of Kakuna. They have to like stay next to each other.
Ahead of Clefairy?
Yeah, ahead of Clefairy is fine.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Kakuna and Metapod have to stay next to each other.
Fine. Sure. They're interchangeable at this point. Like they're not like if you're moving one, you're moving both.
Yeah.
Gloom though.
I find Gloom fucking funny.
Funnier than Metapod?
It's so dirty.
Oh, not funny, but see, I find Gloom better than Oddish.
So literally like this. Wait,
literally right
come on,
ahead.
There we go. Like that?
Yeah, but then Vileplume would go.
I'm thinking B, somewhere in the B's.
I don't know. It goes right by. I like Beedrill more than Vileplume, but I don't like it more than Pidgey. I like it more than Pidgeot. That's me.
So okay, you do like it more than Fearow, or more than Beedrill, or not more than Beedrill?
I find Beedrill should go up.
You know
what? Beedrill should go ahead of Zubat.
Ahead of Zubat, really?
Oh
How about
yeah.
They're for me. They're
Beedrill is cool to look at. Zubat is pretty plain when you're thinking about it. Nice PS4 Rumble. I'm okay like this. Charmeleon,
okay with that
Ivysaur,
too.
Beedrill, Zubat, Vulpix, so on.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Where did these guys all come from?
Paris? Not
It's-
not the city. That's not where they came from. Paris, the Pokemon.
Paris.
I have Paris kind of low. I'm not a fan. He's kind of boring.
Paris or Parasect, it's just meh for me.
Parasect, I like. It's funny when you look at it and you look at the lore that everyone's talking about. Hold on, no, actually, no, I'm not putting the bottom C+ right now. I'm just cracking my fingers.
Paris is F for me. I fucking hate
I
Paris.
don't.
You really
I
don't-
don't like much.
I despise. I hate Paris and Parasite.
I like it more than Pidgeotto. I'd fun about Pidgeotto.
Yeah, probably. I'm okay with
I would
it.
say, yeah, I would say that's
I'm okay
fine.
with
Like around
If he was an
that
F,
level,
he'd be like one of the highest Fs, I think.
that's
So
it.
far. Because I don't know who else we're gonna put an F, to be honest. Parasect.
Parasite sucks too.
You don't like it? I wouldn't put him in F though.
No, he's not an F, but he's
I'd
not
put him ahead
great.
of Weedle, if anything.
I put him ahead of Pidgey. I like him more. I like Sandshrew.
You like Sentry more?
Parasite.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. You guys really don't like Parasect, wow.
He's useless. He's only useful for Spore.
True. False swipe.
It's literally his only. Yeah, but like,
he's a
why would you use
fucking-
Parasite when you use Scyther?
Exactly. Venonat.
I like Venonat.
I do like Venonat as well. I've always did.
I think Venonat goes ahead of Jigglypuff.
Behind Pidgeot?
Because I know you guys like Pidgeot, so I'm not
But
putting him behind.
I probably do like Venonat more than Pidgeot.
There's that one.
John, what do you think?
Pidgeot ahead of Venonat or Venonat ahead of Pidgeot?
Ooh, Pidgeot behind. I don't know. I like
Yeah.
Pidgeot.
Oh, okay, behind Pidgeot. Got it. That's fair.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
Venomoth,
that's good.
though, is where it's going to change a little, I think.
Where do you think Venomoth should go?
B plus A. I think A. I think it's deserving of A.
Really?
I really do like Venomoth.
Oh, I was gonna
If-
put it behind Clefable. No, I was
I'm
gonna put it
okay,
behind
like-
Golbat.
Behind No, I like Venomoth more than Golbat, though, I think. Aesthetically. Not useful, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree with
But
you.
I could
I'm probably
vibe.
ahead of Golbat.
I'd either have him really high B+ or super low A. But I really do like the Venomoth design. This is going to be fun. Diglett.
He's just a meme. He's B.
Exactly.
I think he goes ahead of Zubat.
I'm okay with that. Below Beedrill, I'm super okay with that. Doug Trio, do you have...
I like the trio a lot.
I'd
I
have
would
him
put it
above
behind
Charmeleon,
Arbok.
probably. Behind
I have him an
Arbok?
A.
Wow, an A! Wow.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
me.
okay,
That's
okay.
me.
I definitely, yeah. Because like because I look at Doug Trio and like over all these guys, I'm like, oh yeah.
He's so good.
Yeah. I could vibe with
And you
it.
notice, I keep picturing, because if we were to Nuzlocke Fire Red properly,
Yeah,
Doug Trio is low-key probably one of the best Pokemon in the game.
absolutely, and you're
So
guaranteed to get him.
cheese it up. You could cheese him in the Diglett Cave.
That's it. That counts as an encounter. You get a
It does.
Diglett, as long as you don't get a Doug
No,
Trio and he like kills you.
You cheese the Doug Trio. You get the Doug Trio level 28.
Oh, like, but how would you cheese it? Like repel or something, or what?
Yeah, you repel trick for it.
Okay, but that's assuming you have a guy that's low enough, but
You
higher
have to
than
have
the
a
Diglets.
level, I think 17?
Oh wow, okay,
I think. It's 17 or 18.
Okay.
You get a level 18, and then you could get the Doug Trio.
that's epic. And that too, you just have to pray he doesn't like wipe your team. Oh my god.
If he doesn't
So
wipe
that's
your
less likely.
team, but
Yeah.
if you're, let's say you started off with Squirtle, the chance of the Doug Trio killing you are
Yeah.
like pretty
Or if
low.
you just have a flying type on the team, even.
Or
You
yeah,
can't do
flying
anything
type really
with-
can't
he
do anything,
could
yeah.
scratch you, and I think that's like it.
Pretty much,
That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Easy.
Meowth?
Uh,
I'm not the
Oh
biggest
my!
fan.
The amount of memes with this one.
Yeah, memes, but like you look at him in the
Yeah.
anime and you laugh. He's
Pokemon
like
overall,
one of the best
Pokemon-
characters.
Pokemon
But
really cool. He's a utility Pokemon overall, but like he's.
I
he's
put him ahead of
overall-
Rattata.
I had a
Overall,
rat.
I would put him just behind Rattata, but like nothing less than that.
I'm okay with that too, because Rattata
Yeah,
at
I'm
least
okay with
still
that.
has Super Fang and stuff like that. More potential.
Right.
Meowth's a great moneymaker, especially if you're playing games like Let's Go and stuff where you need the money more than anything. You could
Yeah.
just cheese with Payday. I'm okay with that. Persian now.
Persian, it's lower than Meowth for me,
100%.
because even has that like the show's impact.
I would
with
put it
Meowth.
behind the.
I'd have it ahead of Nidorino.
Yeah.
Or more than Spiro, or because again you
Probably
like
more than
Spiro. More than Spiro? Okay.
Spear was like-
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Like a low B, like a mid B probably. I think we're gonna add more guys to B. I'm okay with it. Psyduck. Psyduck's hilarious. I like Psyduck.
I love Psyduck.
I have him high B, low B plus if anything, or like mid-ish B plus, like somewhere around like there.
I'll put him ahead of Nidoran.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, sure. Ahead of Ekans though, or no?
No.
No? Okay.
Like, Ekans is like Ekans and Arbok look so cool, but they're just so shit. But if they were like a bit better,
yeah, exactly.
You'd want to use them
Yeah.
if they were a bit better.
Yeah. So, yeah, okay, I'm okay with that. Golduck?
I think
Golduck-
Golduck's probably ahead of Raticate.
And John?
Yeah.
Like a
I
high
love
B plus
Gold-
kind of? More than Golbat or no?
Probably more than Golbat.
I say more. I love
Yeah.
Golduck.
Venomoth though, probably not. If you're looking at aesthetically.
No.
I think
Golduck
Venomoth's design's really cool. Again, like Venomoth is honestly like totally useless other than the fact that he looks like a really cool creature.
He's kind of in the same boat as Arbok.
Totally. Like Arbok's design is insane, but you wouldn't really want one necessarily on your team. Necessarily. Mankey.
I hate Mankey and
Really? Oh,
I
'cause,
love-
again, you look at Mystery Dungeon.
No, not even that. I
You
just
know?
find like,
Just don't
why
like
would I
Mankey.
want to use Primeape when I could use Machoke?
True. But that's it.
I
You have
love
like two fighting options. Whether you could have the Hitmons as well, which you get
Yeah,
like
but
mid
look,
to
look,
late
look
game.
at this comparison, okay?
Mhm.
You have Alakazam and Hypno. Alakazam is better than Hypno, but Hypno is
eons.
still insane.
He still has his own
Well-
usefulness.
Yeah, while
Absolutely.
all
not gonna
the,
die in
out
one
of all
shot.
the fighting types in this game, including Poliwrath, Primeape is the worst.
Okay, I can vibe with that.
You know what I mean? Like he's just.
But even
why would you use
aesthetically, like
Primeape?
you look at him and like Primeape is nothing compared to Machamp, nothing compared to the
Hitmon,
Hitmons,
Charmander,
nothing
Hitmon,
compared to who else?
Poliwrath.
Polywrath, especially. I love Poliwrath's design. I really like Poliwrath. I'd be okay with Mankey like ahead of or
Behind
below
Sandshrew.
Sandshrew. Yeah, either
I'll
or.
put it behind side.
Behind? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying.
I
to
like
see
him more
what
than
there-
Parasect, but I don't like.
Yeah.
him more than-
Okay. No, I could agree with that. John's same page.
Yeah.
High-ish.
I'm good
C.
with-
And now Primeape.
I put it behind Butterfree.
I like Primeape.
I do like Primeape too.
So angry.
I like it more than Butterfree, and definitely more than Clefairy. I fucking hate Clefairy.
I love that pun.
I'm okay with it over there.
Like around
It's
here?
literally almost-
Again,
yeah, it's
there's
on
still,
the
like
same spot. It's
plenty of
fine.
time to like mix and match everything, but I think that's all right. Growlithe. Now it's gonna get biased.
Growlithe
Now
is
people's
insane.
biased.
Growlithe is ahead of
See?
Nidoran male.
Yes, I could agree. Not Doug Trio.
No.
I could agree.
But
with
like I said before, it's really hard for a pre-evolution to beat a higher evolution.
I guess.
Like it's gonna be like
I like it because again, the fire
yeah,
types
good fire.
they're always like missing. Like you're always in need of a fire type. The only time you wouldn't really take a Growlithe on your team is if you pick Charmander. For like
Pretty
the
much.
900th time, you know?
And now for Arcanine, I put it in S plus.
I
Really?
love Arcanine.
Oh yeah,
that
good
much?
boy or not good man? Good man
Good man.
was insane.
Mm.
I would put him at S.
I
S or
have
S
him at
plus.
High S or S plus?
High S.
I'd have him below Blastoise,
Oh, I agree with you with that.
if that's okay.
Like I said, I would have put Blastoise in S plus probably. That's
See,
me.
that's it. The more you say that, the more I might.
The more tempting.
Come on,
No,
like,
I
we could change it. We could change it.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's but like at
He's
first
technically
I was
still
like,
behind
yeah.
Blastoise. I think he's still behind Blastoise.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm okay with that. That's perfect.
Okay. For
Yeah?
now. Yeah, yeah. For now. Plenty of time to think about it. Poliwag.
I like this whole line.
Me too.
Including
A lot.
I love. They're all. He's so cute.
I like Poliwag more than Poliwhirl.
I would put Poliwag behind Psyduck
Behind Psyduck. Okay.
because I still like Ekans
Ye-
more, and like Psyduck is like
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah.
And then Poliwhirl, but behind Bulbasaur.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm okay with it.
And then Poliwrath is. Like,
I'd have below
fucking cool.
Ninetales if anything.
Oh.
More than Pikachu for sure.
I like Dugtrio more than Poliwrath.
No chance. Really?
Yeah.
Do you like Dugtrio more than Pikachu?
Because
Shit, now we're asking that.
Because I know I'm never picking Poliwrath if I can make Politoed. That's me.
I hate Politoed though.
I love Politoed so much.
I like Poliwrath way more than Politoed. And you look at the lack of fighting type coverage that you get in this game on top of it, you have a Surfer who could fucking dynamic punch you, you know? I'm okay bumping up Dugtrio if anything.
If anything, put Dugtrio ahead of Pikachu.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, we keep saying all these nice things about Dugtrio, he's like chilling at bottom A. Like,
Yeah.
Alright, now here's the fun part.
Mm-hmm. Abra.
Okay, I find Abra.
His design's pretty lackluster.
Yeah, but yeah.
I'd have him above like Bulbasaur, if anything, or like lowish
Guys,
B plus, you know.
I keep thinking it. Beedrill has to be pumped up again, man.
Above the mid tier starters.
Oh yeah,
I'd put him top of
I'm
B.
thinking about. I keep thinking of it. I'm like, Beedrill's so sick. I'm like,
Yeah.
I would pick Beedrill
Again,
over Abra.
his design's incredible. They could have done anything to make him good in the first game, and they shafted Bug more than anything, and they've kept that
That's
trend
why,
up.
but I find I like Beedrill more than Bulbasaur and Wartortle.
Really though.
Yeah, dude. Like I actually, but I'm high
I could
on
bump him
Beedrill.
above Bulbasaur. I don't know about Wartortle. I have a soft spot for Wartortle. I could bump him up above
I'm okay
Bulbasaur.
with that. Yeah,
Yeah?
I'm okay with
Okay,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But then I would put Abra probably behind the starters.
Above Diglett?
Yeah, above Diglett.
Okay.
Because I find you were more hyped to get Abra.
And you have a
Like, if you got
teleporter,
Abra,
which is
you-
always nice. Early game on top of it, you don't have fly. It's a good utility.
It was also a gamble because he could teleport away from you.
Yeah,
So
but
only-
that's it. If you're not playing an
thing to
Nuzlocke,
get.
though, you could just like encounter, and he's not terribly rare.
Oh, he's not terribly. I mean, most games he's terribly rare. I find it's like kind of hard.
Maybe like a
Dwindling
10-ish%. Like you still have to run around a little bit, but nothing too crazy.
And
Either way, you
for
like a
Kadabra,
teleport, so Kadabra.
I'm probably
for
gonna.
Kadabra, I think
I'd have
Kadabra
him
is
high.
low A.
I'd have low A.
Oh yeah, because
I'd have him below Dugtrio if anything.
I picture it this way. I'm okay with that too.
I love
If
his
you look at
design,
Kadabra,
and especially if you
it's like-
didn't have friends
If
to
you
trade
didn't
with. You
have
know?
the link cable, which
Yeah.
none of us had growing up,
Yeah.
No.
you couldn't get Alakazam,
Mhm.
so you had to use Kadabra. Kadabra was
Yeah.
so solid.
But and that too,
And
like,
we
his
have-
design's incredible, and his stats are still very good. They
very
they
good.
show it.
Drop there.
Alright,
And,
just skip Alakazam because we know where he's going.
I'd have
Yeah.
him in God, honestly, if anything.
I'm okay with that.
It's
That's
it's a
true,
unanimous God. Like,
No,
can't
no,
do
put him
anything
in S,
about it.
Put him in S. Put him in S. Because then we're each gonna pick.
We'll put him in
one
high
of
S
the
plus.
spots.
How about that? Like right next
Yeah,
to
I'm okay
Nidoking.
with that.
But like
Oh, dude,
it's
is he ahead of
inevitable.
Nidoking probably?
design wise, I
Probably.
think so. I would say
Yeah, I
And
think
usability.
he is.
so. 100% would. Machop. Yeah, like, we don't even need to talk about Alakazam. Like, there's no
think
conversation to be had.
I think Machop is behind Abra. Oh no, actually
I'd have him
behind
above.
Diglett.
Behind Dig. Oh my God. You're
Wow.
crushing
Because
me,
I
love
find,
Machop.
I find you're more excited to get Abra than a lot of the pre-evolution.
True, because Machop's never been like a hard person
not
to
hard
get.
to
You know,
get,
he's easy
like,
to encounter,
at
easy
all.
to catch, can't run away from you. I'm okay with that. In theory.
In theory, I'm okay.
Diglett's
it's
fun
around
for the
there. It's like
usability.
in like a ballpark of those
'Cause, like that's the
five.
thing, like our B tier is gonna be like the guys that we always like we liked as a kid, just like to look at
Yeah.
pretty much. Like the B is gonna be the like a lot of the first stagers that we liked
Yeah.
before we realized how good their evolutions were. And then there's gonna be the cheats like Charmander Squirtle that just look way too good to be that low.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yep.
Machoke.
I think Machoke is ahead of Venomoth, but behind Clefable.
Really?
Machoke.
Because
Oh.
it's in the same boat as Kadabra, but not as good.
So if anything, I feel like he'd
No,
almost
but
like
he's not
follow
as
suit,
good.
you know?
No, but
True,
he's not-
true. Yeah, because
Not as
yeah.
good.
Is he better than Clefable though? I like looking at him more than I like looking at Clefable.
Yeah, but Clefable is just so much better.
My table's so derpy.
Ah,
He's dirty. It's so
you
funny.
guys. Machoke is definitely Zion Williamson.
Who said that?
Susie. At Solar, even better.
That's
I can't
funny.
relate.
Machamp and his forearms, Goro looking ass.
Blah, 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 blah. I'd have him like A+-ish. He was my favorite Pokemon as a kid. So that's my personal bias, Machamp. I'd have him at like either mid to low S or like really high A+. Definitely above Venusaur. Undoubtedly.
Yeah.
I could
Oh,
go
he
with
might be
that.
low S. I think he's low S.
You think low S? You'd let me do that?
Yeah.
More than Nidoqueen.
No. Definitely
Really?
not.
I don't know.
Well, like we said, Nidoqueen is literally Nido King, but not
But
as good
Machamp
looking.
looks way cooler.
Yeah, but Nido King's so much better.
No fun. Alright, low S. I'll take what I can
We're
get.
just busted it all game.
I'll take what I can get. Bellsprout.
I love this line
Mm-hmm.
so much.
I really like Victory Bell's look. Weeping Bell, meh.
My
Bellsprout,
God.
meh. Bellsprout's innocent enough. I was
I
thinking
find
about
Bulbasaur so funny.
What's John laughing at?
I beat the boss fight in a matter of 10 seconds.
What a shocker.
Oh, I got the Mask of the Mother. It's my least favorite mask.
Where do you want to put Bellsprout at?
Below Vulpix. Seems about right for me.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too.
Mid B. High-ish B. High mid B. Weeping Bell?
40.
Weepin' Bell, I think, goes behind Poliwhirl.
You like it better than the mid-tier starters?
I find Weepin' Bell is more useful than Ivysaur.
Really?
And you probably have it for
yeah,
a long
okay. Yeah, yeah.
And then Victory Bell, I think, goes like top of B+.
The absolute top is like ahead of Clefable?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I think
Yeah.
that works. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, the Charmeleon and Ivysaur, I think, are gonna stay in the lead of B. I think they're the perfect medium to tell. It's like, do you really like them more than
are they
like?
better?
Yeah.
Are they better than these guys?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I think they're the perfect. Like, we put them in the perfect spot. They're right in the middle. It's like, do you really like this person more than you like Charmeleon and Ivysaur? I think that's the perfect way to judge it.
Yeah.
I hate two
Tentacool, I think is F. Like,
Really?
Yeah, I don't vibe with it. I'd put him ahead of
Oh,
Paris.
dude.
I really don't vibe
definitely
with
not.
Tentacool. Tentacruel,
Def
different story.
I
Tentacool, I
think
can't vibe
Tentacool had
with.
a Parasect, at least.
I'd have him ahead of Mankey.
Yeah,
Not
even better.
Sandshrew.
That's even better.
Not
Sandshrew,
Sandshrew.
That's even better. Okay, I'm okay with that. Then Tentacool, I think, goes like in B or B+. Or B+.
Yeah.
I think ahead of War Turtle.
I was about to say, like, either ahead of or behind. I feel like it's pretty interchangeable, in my opinion. You look at Tentacool, and you look at how hard he could carry you in Platinum. You look at how Worcester plays the glitched version. Like, you never really think that. Geodude?
I'm not a fan of the Geodude line. Like,
I
I
like
respect how good they are,
Golem a
but
lot,
I just
but I do like Golem,
just-
but Geodude Graveler.
rather not.
It's like the Zubat line where you think of like constantly seeing them with like that little bit of PTSD.
Yeah.
But Geodude, like the line is not nearly as cool as the
No,
Zubat
but
line.
they're not bad. It's not that they're bad. Just
No,
don't want it.
very useful. It's hard to find a good rock type on top of it, so they're good for that. I'd have Geodude like
I'd put it probably behind Wigglytuff.
for Geodude.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on, there we go. And Graveler, I'd probably have behind Wigglytuff as well, but ahead of Geodude.
Yeah.
They're
I'm okay
basically
with
the same
that.
Pokemon when I look at them.
They are.
But Golem,
Alright.
I'd have a bit higher.
Oh fuck.
Like I look
I
at
think
Golem.
Golem's definitely ahead of. He's definitely ahead of the two starters.
That's why I'm looking. I'm like definitely above
It's just
Trip.
how. It's just how ahead do you want to put him?
Hold on.
I like Beedrill more than Golem.
Or I wish I had that.
Beedrill's gonna
the
fucking
help.
climb his way to S+, I'm telling you.
He is, man.
Because that's it, the more I look at Beedrill, I'm like, we could, like...
He's
I think
He's-
Beedrill could probably go ahead of
fucking
Ekans
funny.
at this point too, dude.
God's sake, I hate
I
doing
keep
it.
thinking.
I hate putting
he went,
Beedrill,
he
like,
went,
higher.
he literally went from like halfway in B
Honestly,
to
I don't think I
halfway
could put him above Raticate. I don't think my heart will let me.
Oh, I don't think so.
I don't
either.
think.
You don't want Solaire. I made a promise last stream to not kill Solaire.
Okay,
Golem,
Golem.
right?
Yeah.
Golem.
I just dropped him there to fix speed drill. Like,
And I'm gonna pay the price for it.
I think Golem goes ahead of Bulbasaur, but behind War Turtle.
that's fair. Because I was thinking like anywhere between like the Sand Slash, like below
Yeah.
Sand Slash. I would not put him ahead of Sand Slash. I'd have him probably like below Sand Slash. I'm okay with that.
Actually, Pat, swap Sandshrew and Tentacruel.
Like Tentacruel ahead of Sand Slash?
Sandslash, yeah.
Like that.
Because I find Tentacruel's... Oh, dude, but
You know what?
I find Tentacruel... I think
That's it.
Tentacruel even has to go higher than half of these two. I think
Yeah,
Tentacruel
no.
has to go ahead of all the pre-evolutions. I think it's go behind Vidro.
Okay. I'm okay with that. Again, you look at...
oh,
I feel like Raticate is still way better usability wise. Like I almost want to buff
This is why the
Raticate just a
pre-evolutions
little.
are hard,
Exactly,
dude.
it's
No, the pre-evolutions are
tough.
hard because I find like I would rather use Golem than Ekans.
Yeah, but that's it. If you're having a
Yeah.
hard time thinking like, oh, what would I rather use it competitive? Like just think like purely like, oh, as
I'm
a
not even
kid, like
competitive. Not even
aesthetic, it
competitive.
looked
I
cool.
would rather use it. Like I would be way happier to get a Golem than an Ekans.
Easily. So that's the thing, like
And a Poliwag. I think it's ahead of
Take our
Poliwag.
Slayer, have a great
I
night,
think
my
Poliwag
friend.
has to go lower.
nerf Poliwag a little.
Yeah, I think Poliwag.
I'd have
and
it
Psyduck
above
go-
Bulbasaur, I think.
Yeah,
Something
I
like
think
that.
Psyduck has to go lower too.
I'd have Psyduck. I'd have Poliwhirl if anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
even Nidorino and female.
Yeah.
I think Nidorino and female could go ahead of Poliwag.
ahead of Poliwag?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, sure. You think of the potential. I'd have Golem probably like there.
Yeah, because I don't like the fact that fully evolution Pokemon are like below some of the first evolution, but like some of them make sense.
Yeah. But that, I guess
really
that's why a
don't-
lot of
I
people
find-
like.
I find the flying types are useless, so like I'm okay with
Yeah.
Hero and Pidgeot being down here,
Christ.
and Persian being down here.
If
But
you
like
don't-
everyone
gonna put-
else,
yeah.
like
Like when you look at the really
First
bad
card.
full year pre-evolutions, you look at Pidgeot, you look at Persian, you look at Nidorino. Nidorino not so much, but like
so you're like, oh, should I
Yeah.
no, but it's really just Pidgeot, Furo, and
B is
Wigglytuff
good for
Prime
like they're pretty okay looking, but there's gonna be a much
Yeah.
better one ahead of it.
Yeah, I agree.
I
with
really
that.
think B is like the
Yeah.
perfect like average essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
B
It
plus is
B.
like you really needed to have like made a difference, especially like in your life. Punita.
I think Ponita could go ahead of Ekans.
31 and 12. Oh my lordy.
Ahead of that. Yeah. No, that sounds about right. And Rapidash now.
Or Rapidash either goes behind Arbok or ahead of Weepinbell.
Yeah, you know what? It's funny. I was gonna say I'm like he's gonna be low A. I'd put him
I don't
low
like
A.
this.
I'm okay with low A too.
Ahead of Growlithe, behind Growlithe.
Yeah, no, ahead of Growlithe.
Ahead of okay.
Yeah.
Not Arbok though. Arbok's done still.
You go down the hole.
Alright. Here come my fucking picks. Slowpoke
Yeah.
has to be ahead of Abra.
Easily, absolutely. I could vibe
And
with
my
it.
boy Slowbro goes in A+, but behind Squirtle.
Sure. I was gonna say if anything, I would have had him either ahead of Poliwrath or like.
Or even
Like, either
behind
super
Raichu. I find
high.
like I think he's behind Charmander. Ahead of Charmander, sorry.
Ahead of Charmander. Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
I could vibe
Behind
with
Raichu.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, not even. I would put Slowbro ahead of Raichu too.
that. For real?
Oh yeah,
But like, dead ass for real.
the dead ass for real.
Mm.
I would.
Oh, you know it's serious.
I don't know though, because again, like you're.
Like they're even. That's why they're next to each other. I just find I would rather have Slowbro than
They're the
Raichu.
Ivysaur and Charmeleon of A+.
Probably yeah.
Because again, you look at Slowbro and like, great, that's cool. But you look at the overabundance of water types.
Yeah, but he's one of the better ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I find there's only
But
what,
Psychic.
2 water types better than him. Wait, go down. Let me just see. So like
That's a very bad mistake.
Like Gyarados,
one,
he's gonna go higher.
2,
Lapras
there's
is gonna
two-
go
there's,
higher.
There's 2 left. Then there's Blastoise higher. So there's 3 higher than him.
Vaporeon I'd have higher than Slowbro.
It's Slowbro?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably actually.
Yeah. You see,
Well,
right?
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I,
Yeah,
like
okay,
for
no,
now, I'm okay
put
with
Raichu ahead. No, put Raichu ahead. No, put Raichu
sure?
ahead. Put Raichu ahead. Okay, well, yeah.
because Electric has some really shit like bonds to go for. Like I'm not Jolteon isn't the greatest. Zapdos is
Zapdos
like
is fucking insane.
out of
We're
the
gonna
question,
get that later.
obviously. Yeah.
We're gonna get that later.
Okay.
Okay,
Magnemite. I have a soft spot for Magneton.
Love.
Love. I
love
fucking love
Magnezone,
Magneton.
Must
I'm
not even
okay
get
with
a
the other
Mavar.
two.
Mavar. Would you have Magneton ahead of the mids? Because I still think he's like a tier-ish kind of.
I like Magnus.
I'd have
I
him
think
below
he's-
Abra, I think.
I think he's below Diglett. Because I like Dugtrio more
Okay.
than Magneton,
Sure.
but then Magnezone just makes it better as a whole.
Yeah.
Like, if Dugtrio
Magneton.
got another evolution, Dugtrio would be better.
Yeah, absolutely. But
Like,
Magneton,
Magneton has to be lower than Dugtrio, in my opinion.
I'd have him like right below him then. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
'cause
settle
they're
for
very
anything less. I
similar,
fucking
just
love
one
Magneton.
counters the other, but I find Dugtrio's way more useful.
Magneton, I'd have like, if it was like specifically up to me, he'd be like really, like high A+ ish kind of area. But I'm okay with that. I have a really soft spot for Magneton. Mr. Mavar himself.
Okay.
Mr. Mavar,
He
baby.
has to go an A, but like not too high. I think he needs to be ahead
Above
of Pikachu.
Pikachu.
I was just saying, okay, but ahead of Pikachu. It's perfect.
Because Kadabra, not necessarily. I wouldn't. I love
you gotta-
Mavar for the memes. I love him for, again, aesthetically it's not bad, but usability, you look at usability and you're like, it's just another shitty normal flying type essentially. Okay, I'm okay with Farfetch'd being mid A.
Yeah?
Dodo, yeah.
I
think
don't
that's
like Dodo or Dugtrio.
me neither. John, what's your Dodo opinion?
It's generic.
Okay, cool. We're all in
It's-
agreement.
Okay, so they're both below B. But like below the Ivysaur, but like definitely below B. I think they're like C+ at most, but like behind a lot of.
I'd
B. I
have
would
it
put 'em-
like below like Geodude if anything. Dodo
Oh
below
no,
Geodude.
Metapod and Cocoon are definitely above Dodo.
Oh my bad, yeah. Like something like that.
yeah,
or-
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. And like Dodrio, I think I'd have like, would you have it higher up or like somewhere
No,
in the B?
I think Dugtrio would probably be behind Graveler.
Behind. So Geodude, Dodrio, Graveler?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's me.
Hold on, I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit more now. We're rapidly running out of space. I'm just trying to brainstorm this real quick. Yeah, no. I don't think I can fight any more than that. I don't think there's, No. If I wanted him, at, like, because he's not the worst to look at, but, like, again, generic,
So-
normal flying. Like, its tri-attack, incredible. Its special
Tri-attack.
stat is fucking cringe, so... Useless.
Here are my Fs. Seal
Dugong?
and Dugong are fucking dog
Oh,
shit.
absolutely agree. I'd have Seal above Pidgeotto, though.
Steel
I hate them.
just
I think Dugong could go ahead of Pidgey.
Like that?
No, ahead of Pidgey.
Pidgey?
Like, cause it's better than Seal, but Seal's like so shit.
Dugong's
he
fucking
voted-
hideous to look at, though. I hate looking at Dugong. I'd
Put it
rather
in
look at a
an F.
Weedle.
Put it in
Top
F,
of
then
F.
put it ahead of Paris.
Top of F. I'm okay with that. Fuck that. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Grimer and Jigglypuff. I
oh
like
my
them.
god.
I love both of them.
Me too.
What can I say about Muck, man? You don't
I
muck
think-
around. Don't
But John, where do you think Grimer and Muck should go?
So, Grimer
I
first.
love-
Where do you think Grimer belongs?
Grimer B+, Muck A.
Oh, really?
See, that's it. Because
I
I was
agree
thinking
with
Muck.
Muck,
I'm
I
like,
agree
I'd
with
have
Muck.
Muck above Arbok, I think.
Yeah, I think
For a
Muck is them.
shitty
I don't
pile of sludge, I still think he's hilarious looking compared to Arbok. Arbok
I
looks
love
really
him.
cool, but for how funny and
I don't
hilarious
see-
Muck
I
looks.
find Grimer is mid B.
I'd have Grimer above...
Machoke.
Yeah, somewhere, like, almost interchangeably. Like, he could float. Yeah, because you
Yeah,
look
he's
at the
around-
potential again. Like, again, poison types aren't the greatest. So you look at Magneton. Magneton's great. Dugtrio's great. Alakazam, overpowered. Slowbro. Like, I think that's fair. I think Grimer belongs where he should be.
Yeah.
Like, high, mid, B. Now, my personal bias. Sheldor. I really like Sheldor's design.
I like Sheldor
I
too.
like
really
Sheldor.
like Sheldor.
I think Sheldor goes in ahead of Poliwag.
He's the little
I'd
cup
have it ahead of
god.
Nidorino, or Nidoran female.
Or
if anything.
at a Nidoran female, yeah.
I'm okay with that. Sounds right. Low, mid, B+. And Cloyster?
Cloyster, he's the boy.
Yeah.
Cloyster's good. I
Ahead of
just don't know how
Machoke, maybe?
Oh, that's good. I'm okay
Yeah,
with that. Probably,
yeah.
Actually, maybe ahead of Clefable.
Okay.
I wouldn't
No,
take it over
no.
Victory
Victory Bell, no. I like the
Yeah.
Victory Bell look. This is where it gets fun. Ghastly.
I think Ghastly's the best fucking pre-evolution. Probably like one of the best.
He'd have to be like. This is tough.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
I think Charmander and Squirtle have to go lower.
Ahead of Ninetales still, you think? Or no?
No, I think pre-evolution.
I'd have it above Polywrath, though.
I think they have to go where Pikachu is.
I like looking at them way more than I like looking at these guys, though.
Yeah, but think of it as a whole. Think of it as a whole.
There you go.
Hold on.
I think no pre-evolution should be an A+.
Why? It's bullshit. What if they look fun? They're memorable, they're hilarious, they're cute, they're
yeah,
perfect.
I know, but I feel like...
You have to look at them more than just competitive.
No, but it's not about competitive, because I'm thinking like when you're going through the game, 90% of the game, you're not with the pre-evolution, you're with like their final evolution.
But they're like colorful and vibrant compared to like, Geodude, Bug guy.
That's why they're still
brown
high,
face.
it's not going to be an A+.
I'd have him in A. I'd have him below Ninetales. I don't think I'd have him any lower than that.
Oh, that has to be.
Then I think Ghastly would go either right behind them or ahead of them.
I'd say behind.
Yeah.
Again, I still like Ghastly's overpowered in these games. Like the only ghost type can't get hit by like half the moves.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just literally when you look at Ghastly in Gen 1, when there weren't abilities, just weak to ground, pretty much.
That's it.
If Gen 1 had abilities, he'd have Levitate, he would not be weak to absolutely anything, because the only ghost moves that are in the game are Nightshade. And like Lick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But their attack stat was ridiculous in that game.
It was so bad.
Yeah. So, and still, to this day, they're incredible.
It's not fair.
Drowsy is tough.
I think Drowsy, for me, goes ahead of Machop.
Ahead of Machop? Cracked. I put him below Machop. The fact that he even put him in B is being generous.
Oh, Drowsy's so
I don't
funny.
like Drowsy. No. He's retarded. I hate looking at him.
That's
I
why
hate looking
it's
at
so
Drowsy.
funny.
I know.
Like, he's so ugly that it's hilarious.
I think he's so ugly, he's so ugly.
Oh, I find it so funny.
Well,
John, where do you put Drowsy?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's a different one for me.
Exactly.
He's so derpy though.
That's why he's so funny.
I'll put him below Machop, and that's like as little biased as I'm gonna be. There's no chance I look at Machop, I'm like, ew, I'd rather have this Drowsy right next to him. Hypno though?
That's fine, that's fine. Hypno goes in A.
Really, an A?
Dude, he was the second best Pokemon in the game.
No.
Arguably, because if you played it properly, like with like psychic types, he was like, besides Alakazam, he was the second best.
I don't think I'd join any harder than Muck with him.
He's better than Kadabra.
There's no chance. You're fucking high. There's no chance Hypno's better than Kadabra.
If I didn't have a link cable, I was using Hypno over Kadabra.
But he looks fucking retarded compared to Kadabra. Kadabra's got the cool mustache and everything, and Hypno's like a yellow thing. You don't even know what he is. He's a white bushy beard.
He's a petal.
And a big nose.
It's so funny.
Makes no sense.
I find he's hilarious.
Kadabra, there's no chance he's going ahead of Kadabra. I'd put him ahead of Pikachu, maybe Farfetch'd. I would never put Hypno above Kadabra.
Fine.
And I have a slight soft spot for him because of Emerald. But that too in Emerald, he fucking basically did nothing. He was just like, he was the trophy of the team. He was just cool to look at. He didn't really do too much.
So I was thinking of Fire Red, Leaf Green, and he's so good in that game.
Even still, Kadabra outshines Hypno, even if you have a Kadabra.
I don't think so. What are your stats?
100%. Stat-wise, on top of it.
But is it Kadabra's stats better than Hypno?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Kadabra stats were mental. For a 2-stager.
They're off the charts.
Well, for a second stage, sorry, rather.
Where the
Susie, why are you so mad at me?
Okay.
I can't do Kadabra dirty like that. It pisses me
Oh,
off to look
yeah,
at.
I know you're right. I'm thinking of Gen 1. In Gen 1, he's arguably better. No, okay, after that, he's actually.
Wait, what are Hypno Stats in Gen 1?
He has 115 special.
And Kadabra?
I think Abra has 120, so you're right.
Hypno would just
But he's
tank
more
some shots
bulky.
better, mainly.
He's more bulky.
Yeah. That's if you're using Kadabra or an Alakazam. At that point, you're just banking on one-shotting everything.
Oh, but he can survive physical hits too. He has 70 base defense.
Yeah.
So that's it. Like, they're
Dino's
almost
good.
interchangeable. Hypno just feels like a Pokemon that should have had a third stage. Or that Hypno
yeah,
should
for
have been
sure.
the third stage and there should have
Yeah,
been the middle.
I can agree. He has that vibe of like he's incomplete.
Yeah. Like a good, almost like, not a counter to Alakazam, but the way that you have Salamence and you have Metagross, you know? You have two really sick pseudos at the same time. Here you have Alakazam and then there's Hypno, which is just like the far inferior psychic type. It's hard to find like a good, like there's no choice here really. Like if you have the ability to get an Alakazam, you're picking Abra over Drowsy. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
how I see it. Alright, moving on after the heated Drowsy debate. Krabby. Krabby
I'm
falls under
indifferent
the...
about both of them.
I like him for, like... I prefer Kingler at that point. Like, even for,
Yeah, I
like,
do-
meme
no,
factor.
I prefer Kingler too, but I'm indifferent.
Oh,
I really
Kingler's
don't care about
more
Mr. R-Truth himself, yeah. Krabby...
Yeah. Our truth is just our truth. It's our truth.
exactly.
I think Krabby goes in C. Or C+. Not C+. Oh, no, C.
I'm okay with C. I'd have him either, like, ahead of or below Sentry. Probably below, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And then Kingler I'd probably put ahead of Theoro, but like that's like the most of.
No, that does sound about right. Like, he is cool to look at. He is decently viable. Nothing too
Yeah, but like
crazy.
we said, right?
Yeah.
You didn't agree with Slowbro being S+, but like Kingler is like not even like your like 30th choice for a
No,
water
exactly.
type.
For the overabundance of water types, you're not probably gonna pick a Krabby unless you have no choice. But look at John's R-Truth. John, like, Kingler really did some work for him.
He did.
Yeah.
But, like in Nuzlocke, they're still decent.
Yeah,
Like,
that's it.
Hero-
If you get a Krabby as your Nuzlocke, that's like, yeah, sure, you may as well
Sad.
stick it out.
You're
Yeah.
not sad, but like
Until you get
had
another
the
water
choice.
type. Yeah.
You have the choice. You're not picking Kingler.
But just like you could fish up a Magikarp, like guaranteed, and vibe with a Gyarados instead of a Kingler, which is far
Exactly.
better. Voltorb.
I like both of them.
Me too.
He's a cutie.
He is
Voltorb
cute.
is
I think-
little-
I think Voltorb
Somewhere in
was
B.
around where Sheldor is.
Okay, yeah, sure. Below?
Around there.
I think I
Probably
like Sheldor
below. I
more
like
than I
Sheldor.
like looking at Voltorb. I see like that, unless you see it the
Yeah.
opposite.
No, I like Sheldor more.
This, like, it pretty much just boils down to, like, what do you prefer? Like, in my situation, I like looking at Sheldor more than I like looking at Voltorb, but they're both really cool. I do like them both.
But then Electrode, I think, goes in like A somewhere.
Yeah.
Almost off the
look at
cliff.
From where?
Yeah.
I think they're ahead of Pikachu.
Yes, absolutely. Ahead of Mavar?
Would it?
I
Because,
don't
like,
know.
even if it was my opinion, I'd have him above Hypno, below Kadabra.
Yeah, I'm
But
okay with that.
I could vibe either, like, a below Hypno or
After
above.
looking at the stats, I agree with. I think Electrode is better than Hypno.
Because you look at Electrode's ridiculous speed stat, and you look at it, if you were playing Gen 1, where critical hits are based off of your speed stat, Electrode's, like,
Yeah.
clapping for you.
I think Electrode's ahead of Hypno.
That's it.
If he is, it's, like,
Yeah.
not by a lot. I do like Electrode a lot, though,
I
visually.
do like Electrode.
If it was purely aesthetic, I'd have him a lot higher, but I have my quarrels with Electrode, especially the one shiny that I got where he was the special attack down nature. Very rough.
Yeah.
Mm,
So that's it, you're banking on him, like, just working out, which he could potentially not at all. So,
yeah,
Yeah.
that's very true.
you never know. Execute. Meme
I
status.
like Executor
Mhm.
and Execute.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, okay, I'm trying to think.
See, as we
I
add more and more,
am-
it's harder. You know that?
I like Execute and Executor more than Victory Bell.
Yes.
Victory Bell line.
You know, I'd have
Executor-
I'd have Executor almost like the highest B+ possible aesthetically, or even somewhere in A.
I think he goes in A. Though.
Yeah, no, because that's it. I'm looking at. I'm like, no, there's.
Grass is so good.
Yeah.
I personally, I would put him ahead of Polywrath.
Yeah, 100%.
That's me.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
put
yeah.
him
No,
ahead
no,
of
no.
Polywrath.
I will not even argue with that.
And Execute would probably go ahead of Weepin Bell. Not Weepin Bell. Yeah, Weepin Bell. Ahead of Weepin Bell and B+.
It's like below Polywrath, or
I would probably put it behind Voltorb.
yeah, you know, because I was like, I'd even have him above Bulbasaur, to be honest.
I like all three of these almost equally.
Yeah.
Like Execute, Voltorb,
Yeah.
Sheldor, equally. They're all around there.
Mhm. No, that's fair. Again, you're looking at all these guys are looking at like preference, like the 2 stages. Like, would you rather have a Cloyster, an Electrode, and an Executor? Like, they're all good in that.
Thinking about it, Nidoran male is not better than any of these.
Yeah.
I think he has to go ahead of Nidoran female, but behind Execute. I don't know, actually.
Maybe like.
Oh, dude, I don't know, because I like Ekans more than Nidoran male now that I think about it, like aesthetically as well.
I'd have it below War Turtle, if anything. Like, around the same area as like Sheldor.
They're on the same area. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
It seems
I'm
okay.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even Susie
okay
agreed
with
A for Executor. Haha, Vic,
Yeah,
my
actually-
man.
Okay, now here's another one. Cubone and Marowak are also insane. I love both.
You like design-wise, you like them, or even just like
Yeah,
in general? Yeah.
Oh, I would rather have Dugtrio than Marowak,
Yes.
but like not by much.
So like again, he'd probably vibe like A-ish.
I think he's right behind Hypno.
Behind? Okay, yeah. I was gonna say I'd have him like either like slightly above Hypno
Oh,
or
actually, no.
below. Maybe a little bit.
I find they're all in the same boat, right? I find like Marowak, Hypno, and Electrode are all in the same boat, but I would rather have Kadabra, Magneton,
Yeah,
Dugtrio, and
100%.
ahead of him.
I'm okay with Marowak.
Polywrath,
Just...
I'm okay with Polywrath being a bit lower, but you're the one who wants
No,
Polywrath.
yeah, no. That's it. Like the more I look at him, I'm like, meh. I'd probably
I
have
think
him like,
Polywrath is in the same boat as the Marowak Electrode.
yeah,
And I find there's this tier, you have the Executor, Dugtrio, Magneton, Kadabra,
hmm
and then you have the Electrode, Hypno, Polywrath,
yeah.
Marowak. Like they're all like you can move them anywhere.
I almost
in
feel like
those
we should
four,
bump.
like,
Mm,
The whole
I think
shit.
Ninetales are going A+, dude.
who?
Ninetales.
A+ Ninetales?
No.
I was almost saying the opposite. It's like, no, never mind. Just trying to think. I almost feel like Executor should be an A+.
Dude, I think
Yeah.
Executor should go in A+. Yeah, dude.
If he did,
has
he'd be
to A+.
like maybe above Slowbro.
No, I think
No?
Slowbro is better.
Below? Okay. I'm okay with it like that. Again, you just have to look at how broken Psychic is. If you're looking at this as Gen 1 as a whole, like all the Psychic types pretty much have to be in like A+ minimum.
The lowest psychic type we have is Drowsy at B.
Exactly. Because you're
yeah,
gonna evolve
so-
into a Hypno. So like there's no point in having a Drowsy, you know.
The lowest at A. If you think about it, so you're like, oh, damn. But the Cubone, I think, could go in the
B-ish?
Sheldor. The
All
Sheldor,
above.
I think probably like,
Like in
behind.
the interchangeable spot. Below
No,
who?
I think below Bulbasaur. But ahead of Psyduck.
Yeah. I could vibe with that. Oh. Hitmonlee is my soft spot.
I like Hitmonchan more than Hitmonlee.
In fact, I like Hitmonlee more than Hitmonchan. I feel like Hitmonchan's a little overrated.
I find Hitmonchan looks so funny.
It just Hitmonchan's like he has a weird fucking like face thing going on in the old gens.
I know, it's so
Look
funny.
at him, Let's Go. He looks normal.
I find it so
I don't think he's
funny
easy.
that he has boxing gloves. I find it hilarious.
The boxing gloves are funny.
Little
I
He
think
just looks
that-
awkward. He
I
looks
think-
weird in the old games.
Oh, dude, I don't know. I think I'd rather have Machoke over both of these.
Yes. Because at least you're getting
So I
a
think he's
champ out of it.
below-
I don't really
I think
like,
he's below Machoke.
but easily above
like-
Venomoth though. I put
Oh,
Hitmonchan above. You know, I'd almost put Hitmonchan above Machoke and Hitmonlee below Machoke because I feel like that's usually the consensus.
Nah, I'm
Consensus.
okay with that. I was even thinking you could put them behind like Golduck.
What about
Like, I'm
Golem?
okay
Sorry?
with that. Like both of them would probably go behind Golduck. but that's I'm
You
okay
think?
with that too. They're all in the same spot. It's all similar spots. Okay,
You have to, yeah.
I'm okay with
Because I mean,
that.
design-wise, they are pretty cool. Like, it's interesting
Yeah.
enough. Golduck's just like a big blue duck. Lick tongue.
I like Licky Licky.
Yeah.
Licky
The
tongue is
Licky
like
Licky tongue is like, eh.
It's like, it seems unfinished. Like, you're missing Licky Licky. Like, you need to have the second stage.
I think he's behind the Ivysaur and Charmeleon, but somewhere in there. I just don't know where you would put him.
I'm about to be attacked by the midget skeletons.
Midget skeletons.
Yeah, no, they're like literally they're tiny and they.
I would probably put him ahead of
Like,
Vulpix.
yeah.
Oh
Is
wait,
that-
now I think about it, Pat. Vileplume has to go up, dude. Vileplume's too low. I think Vileplume
I'd
has
have
to go
him
like ahead.
either just slightly above Vulpix.
No, I think Vileplume has to go like ahead of like most of the pre-evolution guys.
You sure?
I think it's probably behind Magnemite.
Okay.
When you look at it like that,
I
I could agree with that.
Here's another big two right here.
Ah,
Coughing.
more for me. I really love
I love
these.
both of these.
Yeah. Again, the coughing, you're not like nothing too special. I'd probably have him like around like the Grimer, Machop, Drowsy
I
kind
think
of
he's
area.
with Grimer.
Yeah.
I think he's
Yeah.
with Grimer. I like
He's
Grimer.
yeah.
Coughing,
I'd
but
have
I think
him-
we-
Yeah, I like coughing more than Grimer, but I feel like there's just something more interesting
Oh,
about
put it
Grimer
ahead,
going
put
on.
it ahead, put it
Ahead?
ahead, put it
Alright,
ahead.
fair enough.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I
I
coughing.
like Muck more than Weezing, just because I find Muck just like a
Yeah.
pile of sludge. But Weezing's
I
that's
do. Yeah, I'd probably have him above Growlithe, below
Yeah.
Rapidash, I think.
Yeah.
Again,
Growlithe
if it was up to me, I'd have
high.
Weezing way higher, but like, I just don't think it meets the criteria of beating out a lot of the other people.
See,
And you look at
Here's the
usability.
thing about Growlithe.
Yeah.
He's kind of dog shit unless you get Arcanine.
Yeah, but he's so cute. He's a little puppy.
He is cute.
I'd have
I'd
him
probably
above
put him at-
Hitmonlee. That's the lowest I'd put him at, I think.
I personally think he's ahead of Beedrill. Or Raticate.
Below
I'm gonna put ahead
Raticate?
of. No. Behind.
Maybe
Golem.
ahead of. I was just about to say ahead of Golduck, but I could do behind.
I think behind.
Either
Golem.
or, yeah. Interchangeable in my opinion.
So many of them biting my knees.
And I think Pikachu and Mavar got lower too. But this is me saying that the pre-evolution should just be lower than like the fucking final evolutions for one guys. Like I want to
I'd have
lower
Pikachu at the
Charmander.
absolute bottom of A.
I really want to
You
lower
know?
Charmander and Squirtle so much, and Ghastly.
Even Ghastly,
I would
really?
rather have like half of these guys over all three of them. Like not Haunter.
I'd have Ghastly
seeing-
like above Hypno. Is where I put Ghastly. I
Yeah,
think.
like, that's probably the lowest you could
That's
put.
better,
Like,
yeah.
I think even those guys could go behind.
I feel like
that.
I think still like they should still be in A, but I feel like they'd be
No,
all
no,
the way
no,
at the
they're
end.
in A.
Like the
They're
very
in
end of A,
but
pretty
I think
much.
it should be, I think all three of the, even Ghastly should be low A.
But you look at usability. I guess it could fucking take a Hypno easily. Especially in the
Yeah.
old games. Especially in the old games.
Wait, put
Ghastly's
Mavar
overpowered.
behind Squirtle.
Yes, I'd have him.
No, but I would
above
rather have Marowak and Poliwrath ahead of Ghastly too, dude. I think Ghastly has to go like behind Squirtle.
I'd look at it like this. Like something. Either Electrode above Marowak or below, but I just like Electrode's design better.
I'm okay
I'd look
with
at it
that.
something like that so far.
I'm okay with that, but
Yeah,
way
that's
better.
that's how I view it.
Because I find when you look at it, I would rather have like Pikachu over like a lot of these, like
Yeah.
in B plus.
Yeah.
Mavar too, just for like the memes and he's like hilarious. And
yeah.
Squirtle and Charmander get like the classic like oat,
Mhm.
but then I wouldn't have like them over any of these guys. Like I'd pick like, any of the guys over them.
But the thing is, like, for Charmander, like, I'd easily take it over Ponyta. Not necessarily
Oh, no,
Golem, because it's so
not-
far different.
Right, that's why it's still an A, but I don't think it should be a high A.
No, that's fair, 100%.
Yeah,
I'll
I think
agree with
the
that.
way we have it now is a bit
Yeah.
better.
It's definitely. It's a bit more sensical.
Okay.
Uh,
Here comes
more
other
Gino
bias
bias, because I'm a little indifferent towards him. Rhydon.
Rhydon. Rhydon, I think for me, goes behind Kadabra. Rhyhorn, I don't know yet. Rhydon goes behind Kadabra.
Rhyhorn is pretty much A+, I'm pretty sure. If it wasn't
Rhydon?
for the fact that he wasn't 4 times weak to 2 things,
Yeah, he'd be way better. But I
wicked
think
busted.
I think because he is, he's behind Kadabra.
But he's so good. And you look at Horn
I
Drill, and you
think-
look at how
I
busted he
think-
was in Gen 1.
I think Doug Trio is better than Rhydon. That's why I don't want to put him ahead.
Because
of
at
Doug Trio.
least Doug Trio has like 2 weaknesses.
He's so fast.
And
He's
that
so
too.
fast.
And a Doug Trio would destroy a Rhyhorn.
He would. That's why I think Rhydon has to be behind.
I'd put him
Kadabra. I
like
think
that. But Rhydon I'd have like...
Rhyhorn, low key.
I don't want to fight that.
You what, John?
Oh, wait, come again?
Oh, sorry, no, I thought you
Ryan-
said I don't agree with that. My bad. I thought you...
I think
doing your thing.
Rhyhorn goes ahead of Sandslash. In
Wait,
B+.
I'm trying to find...
That's me. It's in B+, middle of B+.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Yeah,
It's because he goes so late, so you
Yeah.
use him a lot.
and just again, you look at Ekans, like, funny design. Ponyta, just usability. You look at
Yeah.
the speed again, you're thinking of speed.
I
Golem
think
just...
I think
Golem.
Ekans could probably get lower than Sandslash too at this point.
You sure?
Yeah, and yeah, he's not usable. He just
I'd
looks.
almost... I'd have him
cool.
below War
He's
Turtle, I
probably one of
think.
the, yeah, he's like I said, he's probably one of the cooler looking ones. At least the pre-evolutions higher than it are still usable by itself.
Yeah. But I feel like at the same time, like, if we're gonna put Rhydon here, I still would rather have a Nidoran, a Sheldor, a Voltorb, and Execute. But that, again, that's just my opinion. I'd almost have him, like, below Execute, above Nidoran female.
There we go. I think we killed Gravelord Nito.
Because
You know?
I know what you're saying. It's because you have Rhyhorn longer than the other ones.
Like, you have
That's
to
why
ride it out with him.
You have to have Rhyhorn, but the other one's like, oh, I have Nidorino, he's gonna be a Nidorino, he's gonna be a Nidoking like really quick. But like Rhyhorn, you're stuck with Rhyhorn, so you have to use Rhyhorn, and he's still good.
So you're thinking that spot good, or...?
I think I'm okay with that, yeah.
Okay. Sure, sure.
Yes.
Chansey
Chansey?
is S+.
Definitely.
It's no competition. Like,
And Tangela, for me, I like Tangrowth
I do like
so
his design.
much.
But
yeah,
that's
it's
it. But
not like-
Tangrowth isn't in the picture,
Yeah, he's not
unfortunately.
in
You know,
the-
he's a
so I
pretty
think-
shit grass guy.
I think Tangela is behind Weepinbell.
I was about to say, like, either ahead or below. I like the design better than Weepinbell, but Weepinbell is just better altogether.
Yeah.
That's the-
I'm okay with something like that.
It's okay.
Oh, it's okay.
Right, but
Kangaskhan is
I
like...
think Kangaskhan
Maybe
is low
S,
end.
or A. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I'd have him
low
below Machan.
Actually, Pat, screw that. He's behind Venusaur.
Behind
Yes,
Venusaur?
I'm-
Wow. I'm surprised. Fuck Mega Kangaskhan. That's okay. I'd either have him either slightly above Venusaur, below Machan.
Like, that's why they're
We'll
like interchangeable.
Mhm.
But I think Venusaur's probably way more usable.
Mhm.
Like, we're not talking about Mega.
no, fuck that, yeah.
Venusaur's way more usable than
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
Horsey. I'm indifferent. What's your guys'
I love
Horsey opinion?
Hydra. The other two I could care less about.
I'd have Horsey like above Krabby. I think I'd still rather
Yeah.
like Sandra. I like the design.
I agree with that. I could agree with that.
And I think Seadra is probably where like Nidorino is. But actually, no, behind Kingler, right behind Kingler.
Hold on, sorry, I'm still checking. Yeah, easily above Furo. I don't know about
Because-
some other guys.
Because I think Seadra, when you looked at it, you're like, wow, this is so shit. And then Kingtra came, and you're like, wow,
Yeah,
that's so good.
It leaves a better taste in your mouth. So there's just like, oh, another shitty water type. Cool.
Alright, shove both Goldeen and Seeking an F.
Definitely would rather look at
I think Seeking's behind Dugong.
Seeking behind Dugong above Paris.
Probably. 'Cause you can actually use, like, I think you could probably use Seeking. You can't really, I find Paris just completely useless.
I think I'd rather Seeking than Dugong. I really don't like Dugong, but that's just my opinion. And I feel like Goldeen's appropriate below Pidgeotto, like the very last one right now.
Yeah.
Okay, Staryu is in A behind Pikachu.
Yeah, I
I
was about to say
love
he'd be like
Staryu.
again for
And
when
then
you're looking at one
Starmie,
time,
Starmie is
right?
S. Yeah, S
S+.
plus.
Yeah, because again, like Starmie is one of the best, like
Okay.
especially in Gen 1, Starmie
I-
is like the best water type in the game, pretty much.
I think what's gonna have to happen
Yeah.
is, hear me out.
Mhm.
We bump Blastoise and Arcanine to S plus, and then we bump Venusaur to S.
Arcanine to S plus.
Yeah. Or you can just bump Blastoise up. I find Blastoise and Starmie are just, no, but
No, I know it was an accident. I could deal
I
with
think
Blastoise. I could deal
yeah,
with
I think that's fine. I think that's good. And then Venusaur, you could probably put an S if you really wanted to.
I'd have him low S, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
okay with
like
that.
he's either top of A plus or bottom S. It's one of the two.
Starmie Clone or Thunderbolt, exactly. Special stat is
Yeah,
insane. He's psychic
Starmie is the best
coverage.
water.
Like,
Starmie's probably the second best water.
Yeah.
Fantastic one to have on your team.
ridiculous. The only thing is that I think he's one of the harder ones to find. Like, you can only
Yeah,
get a
I don't
Staryu like
remember where to
mid-ish
get
game, but like again,
Oh, you know?
carry your team fight. Mr. Mime,
I like Mr.
you do or you don't?
I like Mr. Mime. Like I wouldn't use Mr. Mime, but I like Mr.
I think he's more
exactly.
usable than Hypno. Even Polywrath, arguably.
No,
but-
I'd definitely rather use Hypno than
Really?
Mr. Mime. 100%.
Mr. Mime.
He's
Yeah,
definitely.
Mr.
I think he's behind
like-
Weezing, dude. He's behind Weezing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because like I still like Mach, I like Arbok, I
I
like
like all
Rapidash,
those
yeah.
guys.
I've always been
Dude, I
slightly
like
indifferent
Cloyster.
towards him.
I think he's behind Cloyster.
Wait.
I keep thinking about it. I like him.
Yeah.
I like him less
Yeah.
than all these. I think he's probably behind Hitmonlee. I like him more than
Really?
Venomoth, but I
Venom-
don't like.
Yeah, okay, no, that's fair. Oh, Havoc, we're doing it based on like sort of usability, mainly like look-wise.
It's look, usability.
Almost 50-50, but
It's like a bunch of every. It's a bit of.
there's a lot of variables.
That's a lot of variables. Scyther,
Scyther's-
easy A+.
Yeah, I'd have him like
No,
above
but
Raichu.
no.
Sure,
He's,
Scyther-
but no.
Not even?
And this is coming from me. He's low A+.
Above Slowbro?
Oh, behind
Not even?
Executor.
Wow, Gino's personal biases
Ooh.
are not affecting. That's impressive. Jinx, I couldn't care less
I
about.
hate Jinx.
I don't like Nicki
I
Minaj.
think Jinx, like I would use Jinx if I had to. So like I would probably put it behind
I
Vile.
put it behind like Wigglytuff.
No, because I would rather use it over like all of these in B.
But you have to like how fucking shit and how much you hate Jinx. And that you can only get Jinx after like the 7th badge. You know?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
I'd have him
I'm
below
okay with
Wigglytuff.
that.
I'd
okay
rather
with
like a Wigglytuff than Jinx, and I really don't like Wigglytuff either. Electabuzz.
Electabuzz, I like more than Pikachu.
Yeah, I was about to
I
say
love
just
Electabuzz, yeah,
slightly above
Electabuzz looks-
Farfetch'd, I think, if anything.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Because that too, Electabuzz, nothing great in those games. You look at Electivire, Electivire's fantastic.
Yeah.
here's Magmar has the issue
Mm-hmm.
where I think he's the top of like right now he'd be the top of B+.
I could definitely see him like this kind of area.
Around there, yeah.
I'll put him above Victory Bell just because, again, you look at the abundance of all the other types, especially
That's
grass, and you
why-
look at the lack of fire. But again, like, you'd rather have a Rapidash. You'd rather have, if you pick
Now, here's gonna
Charizard,
probably
whatever.
be like one of the bigger fights of the list.
Ooh.
Pinsir.
See,
You hate Pinsir?
No,
I like Pinsir.
I like Pinsir more than Scyther.
Really?
Yes, aesthetically. I hate Mega Pinsir.
I love.
I really don't like Mega Pinsir. I
Mega
do like
Pinsir
Pinsir.
is so busted.
It's so
However,
OP.
Pinsir is trash.
It's trash.
Pinsir fucking sucks.
I think he goes in B+ behind Golem.
That seems high, I think.
Really?
Aesthetically, I agree with you. I'd almost put it behind like Sandslash. That's
Yeah,
like,
I'm okay with buying
yeah.
Sand.
I feel like that's
fine.
like the highest I could see. Otherwise,
okay
I'd
with
have
that.
him somewhere in like B-ish. But again, you look at it, he has a
Tauros?
cool design. Tauros.
He is cool there. Tauros is A+.
Really?
Or A. No, I think he's high A. He's high A.
Is he good?
Very good.
Oh,
Gen 1, he's
son.
insane.
Better than
Probably the
Rhyhorn?
best.
Or
He's
yeah.
the second. He is the third best normal Pokemon in the game.
Who are the
Yeah.
other two?
Chansey,
Snorlax?
Snorlax, and Tauros. Snorlax is probably the best normal.
I'd
Pokemon in the game.
probably have it behind the Dugtrio, I think. Right?
Yeah. I'm
At least
okay
like with
that.
Dugtrio, you get like the ground type, which isn't too great to get a good one. You have the speed, which again, Tauros does have really good speed. Good attack, but
Actually, Tauros is, I think, behind Ninetales.
above Dugtrio?
Mm.
I'd put it below Hunter.
Okay,
Hunter is
okay.
ridiculous. Ghost type again, you just look at how overpowered Ghost is. Magikarp,
Oh,
God tier.
Yeah. That says.
I think he can go where like right behind Growlithe.
Yeah,
That you think
I like
of the
the
potential of
yeah, exactly.
You're
And I like the
excited.
Magikarp.
because of the next person.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck out of here. Gyarados is obviously somewhere S plus. I'd have him like this. How would I have this list right now?
Okay, if it was me ranking S plus right now,
Yeah, because I'm trying to think.
I would have Gengar first. I would
Above
have Alakazam
Alakazam?
second. Yeah, I would have Alakazam second. Gyarados third.
Probably Chansey
Nidoking
Nidoking.
fourth. No, Nidoking because like Chansey is good, but it's like a stall thing. Nidoking's just good overall. Then I would have Nidoking.
Something like
Chansey would be right
that
after
almost.
Nidoking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have
something
Nidoking,
like
Starmie, Chansey, Blastoise, I think.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Oh, we're
Alright.
almost there.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Lapras. I think it's S.
Yeah, I was gonna say S somewhere.
Ahead of Venus.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Because again,
Actually,
you're
I
looking
don't
at
know
all the
Machamp.
water types that are up here. Better than Machamp?
I'd rather have it over Machamp. Actually, I'd probably have it more. Yeah, it's not ahead of Nidoqueen, but it's ahead of Machamp.
They're interchangeable in my opinion. So
Yeah.
I'll put them ahead. But I'd rather have a Machamp on my team than a Lapras. But Lapras, like, it's just like visually one of the nicer, like nicest, especially.
Yeah.
So good.
Ditto. A hilarious
Oh,
bit, a gimmick.
God tier.
God tier? Is that John's God tier vote?
See, yeah, it is.
I'll put Ditto and God for John. But if it wasn't for the God tier 1 vote for each of us, I'd have him like maybe have Tangela at most, I think. If anything. Purely based on aesthetic. I like his look. I like the meme. Eevee.
Not to hold a special place in my heart.
Absolutely. Holden fucking loves Ditto. Holden would have agreed with you, Joe.
I remember, was it like all the fellas, like Luca, Johnny, they used to call me Ditto because of that whole plagiarism story.
Oh man, that's a classic.
So I'm like, all right,
So
let's roll
funny.
with it. Plus, I just love Ditto.
Pleasure. I like Ditto a
Pleasure.
lot, yeah. I like looking at him, but again, he's pretty trash. But funny. And
Is
like
it-
every game
when he
he's
has
in,
to
he works
talk about
differently. Like they have to keep changing how Ditto works in all the games. It's so jokes. So
That's it.
I could vibe with it on that aspect if for the level of God status. Sure. Oh my god. Eevee.
Such a cutie. Like,
Better than Pikachu, I think. Again, we're purely
Yeah, I had a
aesthetically
Pikachu.
not
I think
very
I had a
useful.
Pikachu behind Farfetch'd.
Yes, that's exactly where I would have had it. Eevee is definitely better than Pikachu. Transform is his hidden ability, I think. Or like, what's it called?
imposter.
When the imposter is sus.
I thought you were talking about Eevee.
No, sorry.
No. I think his ability is imposter.
Imposter is sus. When the imposter is sus. That's his
Sus,
hidden
yeah.
ability, though. I don't think it's his main ability, but I could be wrong about that. I know it used to be in the, like, as of Gen 5. Or even 6,
Yeah.
maybe. But yeah, Eevee again, like, very lackluster moveset. You're not keeping the Eevee as an Eevee, though. You could get the stones very early in the game. You get yourself a Vaporeon,
exactly.
like any of the 3. And then when you look at Espeon and Umbreon, even easier, you can get a level fucking 2 Espeon or Umbreon. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Vaporeon, though, on the topic.
Okay, I'm gonna list it how I would think the 3 go.
Mm-hmm.
I think Vaporeon and Jolteon belong in an A plus.
I'd have them
Then
like at the
Flareon-
highest A plus.
Yeah,
Way around,
I'm okay with that. But then Flareon is behind Magmar somewhere. 'Cause I'd rather have Magmar than.
Yes,
Flareon.
absolutely.
I don't.
Well, especially back then though, because sorry, John.
Gee, your brother-in-law is here.
Oh, what's up, dog?
Hello.
The
Okay.
thing with Flareon is that he's physical. I'm pretty sure,
Yeah, no, I think he's lower than
and
a lot of
that's
these. I think
that's
I
what
think
fucked
he's,
him over.
I think he's just ahead of Ponyta.
Yeah,
'Cause I'd rather
again,
have him
he's
over Ponyta, but like I would rather
the
have
least
Golem than-
aesthetically pleasing one. But that was his downfall, is that they made him physical, and it's like fire isn't physical in those games, man. Like in Gen 4, he was more usable, but not
That's
by
like-
much.
Yeah,
Gen
but, like,
5 more than anything, because they added more fucking
Oh,
fire
no,
types
if
that
we're,
were physical.
if we're counting Gen 4, that he's behind Rapidash.
But
True.
Yeah, no, we have to count Gen 4. He's behind Rapidash.
True. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Fair. We've done for everyone else. Yeah, that'd be biased of me to say that. Magmar's still probably more useful, though, debatably.
If anything, I'm okay with putting it
Debatable.
behind Magmar.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think that's a good... Oh, whoops. Not that. The opposite.
What, Anthony?
That's fair. And he's the worst evolution, in my opinion. Like, we're shiny on top of it. Like... Porygon. We have to look at this as if there's no Porygon 2 or Z, though. That's the shit thing.
And he's like
He'd be
behind
lowish.
ahead of Licky.
I was gonna...
Licky Dog.
Yeah.
Porygon himself is like, yeah.
Yeah, you're looking at...
Porygon 2 is like S+.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck,
Porygon
forget
so
about it.
huge and it's so strong.
Who would have carried my team if it wasn't for a Drifloon that used Focus Energy and then got 2 crits in a row? So that's why, remember, Gino, when I told you that Drifloon got 2 crits in a row and that was a 1 in 256? Yeah. He used Focus Energy the turn before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's the thing. But yeah, no. Again, a special attacker, only has normal type moves. Like, good potential, but...
Really?
I'd have him in God tier for the meme, but like, otherwise Garbo pretty much. Ammonite. Lord Helix himself. I think literally belongs in the God tier, but...
I think, being realistic, he is ahead of Staryu.
Yeah. Right below Pikachu?
Probably ahead of Pikachu.
I feel like he'd be below Staryu, because you're looking at that 4 times weakness again, and that weakness to ground.
Yeah.
Like, it implements a lot on your weakness. That's fair. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah. We're looking aesthetically. Sure. Almastar. This could be tough.
See,
I like Omastar.
Exactly. Now we could throw the Lord Helix meme out of the window because it's not him anymore. Now you look at him and you look at all the weaknesses.
Behind Cloyster.
I'm sorry.
I fuck with that, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'd rather have a Victory Bell at that point than an Omastar, technically. And
That's
you look at all the other water types that you could have over an Omastar. Like, he's cool, but you like have to want to have an Omastar on the team, you know?
Yeah,
and that's the issue. I love Omastar, but
like we keep saying, there's better water types.
absolutely, because there's so many other water types that you can have. You can have Omanite's funny.
Now that I think about it, Omastar's behind Tentacool. I'd rather have Tentacool than Omastar.
For real?
Damn,
I think we should bump up Tentacruel. Wait, where is Tentacruel?
Yeah.
Oh, he's in this tier.
Like, it's not by much. It's just like...
Yeah. I'd bump him above
I think
Clefable at
Tentacruel's-
most. There's no way I'd have him in
Yeah.
here. But I'd like swap spots with them. I'd put him below Raticate if
Yeah.
anything. Because Raticate
Yeah,
is
I'm okay with
arguably
that.
more useful at that point.
Vulpix doesn't Kraken.
It's true.
Now, Kabuto and Kabutops are low for me. I really don't like them.
I was always more of an Omanite fan, but Kabutops is design.
Me? Kabutops are like a little...
Kabutops is like...
It's good attack, good stats.
Yeah, I think he's behind Sandslash. Like, it's not that much worse than Omastar. Just like Omastar is just like the one you're always gonna pick.
Yeah. Hold on.
Which is funny because
you guys
Kabutops.
I think there's water that came out of the ceiling somewhere in one of the rooms. I'm gonna go check
Are you
that
flooding?
out.
Yeah, go for it, John.
You guys in a bit. So that's quite a fun way to end this pre-Christmas stream.
Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you guys for watching.
Holy fuck.
Alright, I'll see you guys in the next stream after Christmas. Okay, you guys continue.
Are you
Let's
coming
go
back
check-
to? Are you gonna come back to the call though?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
keep the
cool.
call open in the... I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
hope
check it out.
everything's okay. Jesus.
I rank it more than Kingler. So he's ahead of Kingler, but he's
Mhm.
behind Omastar. So he's in between. Where do you want to put him in between?
Wait, Kingler is here.
Kingler is
Omastar's
there and Omastar is there. So he's in that in between spot. Where do you want to put him?
I'd have him above Nidorino female, I think.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Because again, like design's super cool. Better than Nidorino female, obviously better than Polywrath, better than Bulbasaur for sure.
He's basically Rock Scyther.
Yeah. And that's almost a niche at that point, because you really like
Yeah.
Scyther. I know a lot of people
I
really like
love
Scyther. I'm not fond of him. I don't think anything crazy about him. Nothing wrong with that. Havoc says I'm more excited to get a Kabutops. But that's it, like that's probably how you grew up thinking it. I feel like everyone when I was younger loved the Kabuto line more than anything. I always liked Omanyte. And
I
then when
always
the Lord
loved
Helix meme
Omanyte.
happened, like everyone was picking Omanyte at that point.
I always picked Omanite. I loved Omanite. He was so cute.
Hilarious, yeah. He's a little kitty. So in that respect though, Kabuto, I probably have like above Onyx if anything. Like that's the highest I put him. I think that's
yeah, I
fair.
can
Like
go with that.
cooler than Onyx. Onyx is fucking trash, but he's funny. It's a good
Hi,
name.
Patrick.
Hello, Michael. How are you, Michael?
Hi, Gino.
Scolios, my man.
Beebs?
Scoliosis, my man.
Scoliosis, my man.
Alright, next
you,
is a big boy. Aerodactyl
That's
is an
huge.
S.
Yeah.
I love Aerodactyl. That
I
would've
do
been a
too.
burning passion,
I
man.
think he's ahead of Machamp.
Not my favorite, but I will not argue with that. For flying, he's probably the best one, if we're not looking at the legendaries.
Yeah,
And if you don't count
probably.
Gyarados as a flying type. For like a bird mon, basically. Honestly, I'm okay with Aerodactyl like that.
Yeah, I'm
Huge
okay with that.
attack.
That's good.
When Hyper Beam was physical, fuck, forget about it. Oh my god. Fuck. Like, the best rock type you'll get on a team, but like, that's this good. Rock and flying is a pretty interesting combo on top of it. I'm okay with Aerodactyl being there. I'd rather have a Lapras at that point. You know?
Yeah.
Snorlax is gonna be S+ somewhere.
I think he's ahead of Chansey.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I don't know. Oh, he actually is behind Gyarados.
better than Nidoking?
Like overall, yeah.
Sure. Yeah. No, I'd agree with that. Snorlax Blizzard level 80 something when Red has it.
82?
Something
Is
like that.
82?
Yeah, something like that.
Whatever it is. 84, 84. I don't know what it
Fucking
was.
hell. Yeah, anywhere between 82 to like 85 or something. He's a weird one. Because Pikachu's like
Yeah.
88. That's the highest one he has.
Yeah. I think it's 82, 'cause I think the starters are all 84.
Dratini.
Oh,
I love all three.
Yeah, me too.
I love
I really do
Pikachu.
like him.
I think Dratini is the best, like, free evolution. Like, those three.
I'd have him
I think
above
there's,
like the
on-
Charmander and Squirtle
I think
because
they're
of like
about-
Dragon Rage and shit.
They're
you know?
ahead of Charmander and Squirtle because those are the highest free evolutions.
Yeah.
I think it's-
But also because you get a little bit of usability. Like
Oh, yeah, the
Shed
gas-
Skin is great,
gas-
Thunder
Yeah, no,
Wave,
Gas-
Dragon
it's
Rage.
ahead of Ghastly, too.
I'd have it behind
Dragon,
Ghastly, I
the
think.
second form, that's
Dratini's
actually...
a little underwhelming, stat
Okay,
wise,
that's fair.
and just move
And I
pool
think-
wise. Ghastly is ridiculous.
I
Always
think
has been.
Dragonair is behind Ninetales.
I was just
and
about
then-
to say,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like he'd
and
probably
then
be the
I
highest
think-
today.
And Dragonite is S+.
Maybe below
Behind
Starmie.
Starmie, behind
Yeah, literally. Yeah. I'm okay with that because like, you look at it like this, like Snorlax Blizzard, Nidoking Ice Beam, Starmie Ice Beam, Dragonite. Like, could get out of class pretty easily.
Also, I also think Snorlax could just outlive the Dragonite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
sure.
because of
Yeah.
his fall, he's gonna outlive any. Then Gyarados just obliterates it.
But that too, like Snorlax's physical and special, I think are the same. Which isn't that
His
bad,
stats are
so
so good.
It's
His
really
stats are
scary.
so
His
good.
HP is insane. Obviously, defense, of course. Special defense not so
He has
much, but his
decent
attack and
attack.
special are pretty good.
Yeah, it's also a decent attack. It's not like I think it's like B70 or 80.
Yeah,
He's,
something
like,
like that.
decent.
Yeah, no, exactly. For like someone with that
tank,
much
it's
HP,
really
like, yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. For a tank like that.
Yeah.
Laughing.
Yeah.
I'll just put the megas there. Mewtwo.
Do
like,
the no, don't do the birds.
these ones
first,
don't even
birds
count.
first.
Yeah.
Mewtwo
Articuno.
stunning size.
Yeah.
I love that.
We'll do that order. Wait, like
Okay,
that.
I know Moltres is the worst.
Yes,
so-
technically, yeah.
Yeah. Zapdos I love. Articuno I love. Moltres
I love both of them. I like both of them almost equally, but I think I like Zapdos more just because I have a shiny one.
Fair. Articuno is always my favorite of the three.
I think he's probably my favorite too.
Moltres has my favorite shiny now, though. I really like the shiny Moltres.
Oh yeah.
And Team
but
Instinct on Pokemon Go, and Articuno is my favorite. So, I have a soft spot for all three of them.
me too. But I find Moltres is lower just because I find he's so useless.
Yeah, just for the fire types,
The
like
new-
you'd
the
rather have a
new
Charizard,
one-
you know?
The new Moltres is the nicest one.
Yes.
Like the new
yes,
Galarian
yeah.
one is the nicest
Yeah.
looking one.
Yeah,
But like
100% I'll
original
agree with
Moltres is kind of ugly. I find it so abysmal.
It depends on what game you're looking at too for Moltres. Like I feel like his Heart Gold Soul Silver sprite is a little strange to say the least. He looks like a fat
Yeah.
ass with like very thin wings. It's very strange. So Articuno. Are we putting it?
Articuno's at. I think it's an S. I don't think it's S+.
Is it not
I
S
think it's
plus?
S.
If he's
think
S,
it's
he's like above
I think he's
Arcanine, I think.
ahead of. I think he's ahead of Charizard.
Not Arcanine?
Not Arcanine.
Goodbye with that. Zapdos.
I think
Definitely the best
Zapdos-
electric type, I think.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Maybe
it's
ahead of
also an
Lapras, if
S.
anything.
I think it's ahead of
Yeah.
Nidoqueen.
I had him Nidoqueen.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, true. Nidoqueen can't do anything to it, technically, really.
And I think Moltres, if you're being nice, goes in A
Yeah.
plus, or like bottom of A plus.
Yeah, like here, I think.
No, Executor, I definitely I love Executor.
Oh, rather have it, yeah, sure. But like, if you're going by like,
I think it's oversight there. It's definitely oversight there.
Yeah, and then Mewtwo is obviously the best. Like, not even in competition.
I like Mewtwo more than Mewtwo, but that's me.
Yeah, but like you go on usability, and Mewtwo, you literally like, there's no competition with a Mewtwo.
I think Mew and Mewtwo are just the two best.
Yeah, I'd have them like that. Wait, there we go. If anything, maybe Mew and Gengar interchangeably, but like that's just.
So now, okay, now
we'll brainstorm a little bit.
Now we have one god tier each, right?
Yeah.
So on the count of 3,
wait,
name who you think should be god tier.
Wait.
I already did.
Oh yeah, true. John got his Ditto.
Because we're gonna say on the count of 3, and if we both say the same one of us will just take another one. Because I have a guy who's a backup god tier for me.
I think I know who your backup is. All right, I got mine. Because it's the one that I always I love it. I always go with it. Okay, 3, 2, 1, Dragonite.
Gengar.
Oh! I would have thought about Gengar.
My backup was actually Snorlax.
Havoc's gonna be happy.
Oh my god.
I love Snorlax.
I definitely agree with Gengar being that high. Gengar is ridiculous.
Perfect.
So good.
Borderline the perfect Pokemon. Yeah. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
You literally can't complain about it. Whenever you have
the
Gengar,
only thing that could beat out a Gengar, like in that respect, would be like if Spiritomb stats were a bit better.
Oh yeah.
If they're on the level of
Gengar
Gengars.
Even looks cooler than Spiritomb, in my opinion.
Spiritomb was like my childhood favorite Pokemon. So I can't agree with that, but Gengar is just incredible. So good.
For sure.
Yeah, no, I think, is there anything we want to move? I'm trying to think.
I always want to move Arcanine down because him too, I'm pretty sure, is a physical attacker.
No, he's mixed.
He's mixed?
You can run a mixed.
Okay.
You can run a mixed. But he's obviously better at physical, but you can run a mixed.
Yeah. You can deal with like Entei as well. It's the same exact story.
Yeah, but Entei's like the better version of Arcanine. He just doesn't get extreme speed.
Yeah.
So.
Like
extreme speed. Oh, true.
Sucks to suck. You get Sacred Fire. Sucks to suck. I'm okay with it. So now you can do
honestly, I think I'm okay with it. Yeah, I'll save it, and just God forbid we ever think about it. I'll end the recording just so that I could have it set for.
Yeah, separate.
It'll be easier to differentiate the two. I'm gonna run and pee real quick too, but we'll be good to go.